Okay, it's live. I'm gonna just do it here, just so we don't have to worry about anybody accidentally talking over me. Hello, hi, we're here, we're live. You may notice that we have a wonderful hashtag sponsored, hashtag factor, hashtag thank you for helping support the channel, all that other wonderful stuff. This is a sponsored stream, and I am obligated to mention that at the start of the stream, but we have another sponsor today. This time it is Factor. Factor. I don't know if they like being called Factor 75 or just Factor, but I know them as Factor. Factor is one of the meal replacement options that exists out in the wide world, in the internets. And I have used them well before this sponsor. Factor is pretty great in that it is individually portioned meals that gets you everything you need and makes your life incredibly easy when life is just too busy to sit down and cook food. Unlike other food replacement meal kits, cooking yourself things, it takes all of that extra steps out of there because all of this stuff is already portioned out, cooked, prepped, ready. You just take it out, pop it in the microwave, and you eat it. And it's a lot of really wonderful and healthy foods. You don't get crappy junk options or overly fried things. They have keto options. They have vegetarian options. They have many great options. I know my own life personally. I use them for lunches. I took them for lunches, or when our house was being remodeled, it was all we had in our kitchen was a microwave. So things like Factor were incredibly helpful. I am doing a great job hyping them up, I'm sure. But if you do use the wonderful code that was provided to us at doodly-doodly-doo, Factor SE34359. That's Factor SE34359. It's 50% off your first order box. And then all other subsequent boxes are reasonably priced. It basically saves you like 20% on what you would spend a month if you were just eating out all of the time, constantly, which is not good or viable for your health or the health of your wallet. I feel like I've chilled long enough and we've held up the game long enough, so I will bring us back to the others and get us started. So I'm going to jump in, and I'm sure somebody's going to be saying something hilarious. So let's get into it, huh? Let's see what's going on.
Bailey's.
There it is, Bailey's. Hi. I predicted I'd be popping into something wonderful, and so it's Bailey's. Bailey's is great. I already did the Factor shill. I figured I would just do it and then jump in. So we didn't have to worry about that. Ooh, Eggies. Hershey Eggies. Mm-hmm. Nice.
They're good.
I have definitely not hashtag sponsored, but I have Sweetheart jelly beans.
Sponsor us, Sweetheart.
Sponsor us, Sweethearts. Please send me more jelly beans. I love these ones because the shell is basically like the powdery Sweetheart taste, and then it's jelly bean on the inside, so it's like I'm getting that sugar rush of just eating the shell, and then you get the good chewy stuff inside. Please sponsor us, Sweethearts. I'm just kidding. Factor is our sponsor. Please continue to sponsor us, Factor.
Do it,
no reason we can't have two.
According to the terms and conditions, there are.
How come Mom lets you have two sponsors?
Yeah, exactly. We have sponsors at homes, children.
Sponsor at home.
The amazing Factor is sends you pre-cooked meal to warm up in a microwave or something.
Yep. I already shilled for them. It's all right, Doogler.
Factor, they offer you pre-cooked meals that you can put in a microwave or something.
All right, we're doing more shills, I guess. All right. Okay.
Hey, on the subject, you heard about Factor?
We care about. Have you all heard about Factor? If you use the code Factor.
I'm really bad at math, so this Factor thing is just triggering me.
Yeah, you have to factor in the imaginary numbers, dude. Or Zaunis, good luck.
Oh no.
Good
Good news. Factor isn't math.
It's food, not math.
God, okay, let's get this hell out of the way.
I feel like this is wholesome enough.
Dear God.
Anyway.
So,
hello everyone, to this game of Things from the Flood by Free League Publishing. Love Free League Publishing. Love their games. Love, the Things from the Flood, and the Tales from the Loop, and all the other games they make. They're great games. For this game, Things from the Flood, we are doing the Stillwater Chronicles called on the other side, and, there's lots of stuff happening in the backgrounds that, the players are getting a sense of. I would like, as my players introduce themselves, to tell me what NPC they trust the most implicitly. Also, and I should have had this pulled up beforehand. Once everyone's introduced themselves, I'll go over the principles of the flood, and then I'll get a recap going, and we will start off. So, players, tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what NPC you all trust the most implicitly.
I'll start it. Hi, I'm Rindis. I was just talking a moment ago. I am back playing a wonderful character, Viviane Green, aka V, aka Beatrice, because they are incognitus right now. I know what I said. Don't correct me. The person they trust as an the NPC they trust the most is no one, because everyone thinks they're dead. Ha! Beat your question. Popcorn Doogler.
Hi everybody, I'm Doogler93. I am playing Joanne Campbell, the lone wolf. The NPC she trusts the most. I think it's gonna be James by a smidge over Binks, because she thinks Binks wants to keep her safe. Though Binks is an elderly abomination. That's also her cat that she loves.
Yeah, those things never betray people.
And popcorn over Pat to surprise Zaunis. You were expecting it this time. You couldn't do it.
Betrayal. Pat, we can't hear you.
Muted.
Hi everybody, I'm Pat, aka Spider Queen Long. You can find me on Twitter and other places because Twitter's dead, but I don't really care to show at the moment. I'm playing Tracy, the party gal, and who is she most trusting of? NPC-wise. I mean, would it be a cop-out to say her own mom?
No, it wouldn't.
I think she trusts her mom. I think they have a good rapport. Weirdly enough. Her mom definitely shouldn't trust her as much as she does, but she trusts her mom, perhaps, more than she ought. Alright. Popcorn is honest then, because I get the privilege.
God, oh, man, I'm like all thrown for a loop. I don't know how to handle this. Hi everybody, I'm Zaunis, and I'm playing Lydia Tinsley, the once rich girl, now hacker. And God, it might have to just be a similar answer to V, because it's like, I don't think Lydia can really trust anybody right now. She could trust her dad to be a bag of ass.
I still trust.
Yeah. Yeah, God, that's... I mean, to be fair, my anchor still has no idea who I am, and dude's been good to me, so he might be the only... Or Hugh, you know what? I trust Hugh, because that dude will always show up with a Molotov cocktail and save the frickin' day, with no judgments and no questions asked.
He's just happy
That's
to be
beautiful.
here.
I used it to my advantage last season.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna bullet point the principles of the flood, because we all should kind of know them by now, but I like to go over them just so, you know, we all have that idea. Number 1, everything changes, everything falls apart. Number 2, everyday life's full of demands, boredom, and conflict. Number 3, the mysteries are exciting but dangerous, and only you can stop them. Number 4, you are neither kids nor adults. Number 5, the game is played scene by scene. And number 6, the world is described collaboratively. Everybody, please remember your X cards. If something makes you too uncomfortable, slap that down. We'll pause immediately and talk our way around it. Because this is meant to be a safe place where we can play around with some darker topics without actually having to feel too uncomfortable. But if it does make us uncomfortable, we're going to stop. Not saying we will get into some darker topics, but there's always that potential. Same thing for the audience. If something makes you uncomfortable, feel free to step away and come back when it's over. Finally, what happened last time?
So much.
We had a veterinarian visit. That was interesting.
That was interesting.
It's still there. I don't know if you guys think it's interesting or not.
I
so
mean,
interesting.
listen, I just want to see the brave soul who managed to probably put a thermometer in that thing's ass.
What soul? I mean, what?
What soul?
Yeah, so
The opening scene is several veterinarians all bowing down to the shadow of a cat, with tendrils stretching out everywhere, and carving open a wound to offer this thing it's their blood. But really.
but yeah, we had detention because we had to get out some aggression.
A lot of aggression.
Yeah, Joe had a lovely conversation with a young. Trevor had no colored eye, right? It was like
They were very, very pale eyes.
Yeah, like super pale eyes, just very like basic, like human. We had our vet visit with Binks. Tracy had a little personal one-on-one conversation with V's mom, finally confronting that little plot point. Lydia and V began to talk about Lydia's new problem as a van showed up to investigate some of the strange, mini black holes that were warping fences and trees around the town. And Lydia's mom and the Astrid's murderer, Michelle, were on field duty, so we had to stay out of sight of them. And I believe we ended off with what was that machine that it had a bunch. It was like 4-armed machine just eyeing us down.
Yep, 4 arms, like half a 4 arms attached to like half a torso, and a mechanical head with weird synthetic flesh, almost like tendons and muscle, kind of wrapped around the joints.
Oh, right, I forgot that in my notes. It's a freaking mess.
You also found out Joe was at an asylum. We also warned Trevor, like, hey, cops looking for you. What's going on? Oh, you disappeared. Okay, then.
Yes, I forgot about that part.
Yeah.
And we saw Bimbo Tracy.
Yeah, and also, I think we had a foursome? Question mark?
I think we hadn't got there yet.
Yeah, we were going to the hotel room.
We were saving that for this week.
Yeah, I do have a question for Tracy and Joe.
She brought condoms.
Okay, that's good. Also good to know.
All right, sure.
Just in case.
Just in case.
Just in case.
Okay.
Hugh magically materializes as well.
Yeah. Hey, how's it going?
Nope.
Don't say that name.
That was out of
Not-
character.
Now I can't get it out of my head the idea of like one of us accidentally saying Hugh during sex.
You want to try just sounded like that?
Pull my hair. What do you mean? Hi, how's it going?
Yeah. I did want to ask though, where did you guys get those presidential masks?
Party City.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Didn't I say that I had them from a Halloween, or did I not say anything at all? Because I thought I had an answer to that originally, but
Yeah, I honestly don't remember.
It was
okay.
a forensic episode, but I think you mentioned something like, yeah, I probably had like costumes or something.
Yeah,
I think they were costume supplies.
Yeah, I think they were from a previous Wait, it was.
Party City has existed since 1986.
Oh, it's crazy. And also, it was supposedly around Halloween when all this was going down anyway. So yeah, I think maybe we just got them at like discount at a Halloween store. Maybe we even like stole them.
Okay.
Yeah, add more crimes. It's fine.
Well, Tracy's
Well-
a known shoplifter.
Be
Well,
gay, do crime.
It's more the reason I ask is because there's probably a quick scene of Officer Giggles and Catch trying to find out who recently purchased similar masks.
These nosy bitches.
Yeah, that's entirely
Getting in the
reasonable.
way now.
Catch is
I've
gonna
read them
catch these
before.
hands if they don't stop poking around where they don't belong.
But we'll open the scene on. You know what? I think first the scene opens in a very dark, kind of cold, almost underground place, and there's like all these weird, what looks like it might be a root system if it weren't mechanical, and hanging from some of these roots, there are just these pods of some sort that have a translucent feel, enough that you could tell that there's something in these pods, but can't tell what it is. And as the camera just kind of like pans upwards past the roots, past the ground, and upwards, it comes back to not a sunny day. It is a little bit brighter, and you all were heading to a hotel. As it kind of like pans up on the road, and a vehicle drives over it. What are you all doing?
Being annoyed by the phone going off.
Say Lydia's
Oh,
probably
shit.
rolling over by the snack machine. Just like I need a candy.
We forgot to do something. We ran
What
out
did we
early last time, so we didn't do questions.
Oh.
Right.
Do we just do double questions then, or do we want to just spaff them out super quick?
I think they're pretty quick at this point.
We can bamf them out quick.
I mean, I'm pretty sure just 3.
Yeah, because it was like,
Did you take participation in the session?
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get into trouble, or problem with relationships get you into trouble?
Yes.
Were you broken and forced to take a scar?
Not
No.
yet.
no.
Did you put yourself in harm's way to resolve the mystery?
Yes.
And did you learn something new?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
There you go.
Pardon.
All right.
I trust y'all. Mark them all down.
That's a point up for me. What am I really sucking in lately?
I am terrible in everything but tech. Please carry me.
I've been failing in Charm Heart lately. I'm gonna bump that one up.
Yeah, same.
That should be your god tier.
Mine, no. Street Kid is really physical. I have good body and good mind.
That is fair. Your plot point charm should be high, but
Yeah.
as like your character, yeah, that makes sense. Being more physical.
Exactly. She's not supposed to be a social person, but I kind of made her that way.
But yeah, I think Lydia is definitely drooling over the twocks in the vending machine. Not Twix, the twocks.
V is looking at some sweet torts.
Sweet torts.
Sweet torts. They're
Would you like some sweet torts?
They're sugary sour candies that are shaped like turtles. Sweet torts.
Sweet torts.
It's adorable. I want that to
Sweet
exist
torts
now.
from the Warrington Machine.
I want it to be real so badly. Get some sweet torts.
Torts.
Yeah, we're just waiting for these two to come on by. Like, oh god, did we really invite them? Is this actually going to happen? Are they going to actually come over? Tracy is definitely going to come over, but is Joe going to come over?
That is the question.
That is the question. What is going on?
Oh.
So yeah.
We were like, we will just bang this out and get everybody good again.
All right. Well, I think I have to stop by the house and drop some stuff off and tell my mom that I'm gonna be out for the evening. I know that she was pretty unhappy with the idea of me going out and doing anything, given that, trauma and stuff. But I would frame it in a way that makes it seem like I'm doing bonding with friends over this, and it's just going to be a safe, somber occasion.
It's not a lie. You're with Joe.
Exactly.
Joe's gonna say.
I would say that.
Gotta tell her parents the same thing, isn't she? Just like, gonna spend time with Tracy. We're gonna talk about it and
go hang out. Just go gal pal. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'm gonna need some charm rolls for that.
Completely reasonable.
Yep.
Oh, she's a charmer though.
She's so charming.
Joe, not so much though.
So, so Tracy, your mother's definitely very hesitant, but she does say, make sure you stay with your friends, stay safe, and don't be out past dark, okay?
Yes, of course. I understand.
She'll be in bed by 8 and home by 11.
And Joe, you ask your parents, and your father says, absolutely not. There's definitely not. There's something going on in town, and we want you to be safe.
But just planning to spend time with my friends. Is that not okay?
Under normal circumstances, I'd say that's fine. But, and where did you say you were staying?
Joe probably would have said Tracy. Well, it's Tracy.
I think part of that problem might be that they would ask to call Tracy's mother to make sure.
Okay.
And they're like,
Tracy
oh,
left
she
yet?
said, yeah.
Has Tracy left?
Has Tracy left yet?
Mm-hmm.
Well, oh geez. I guess the question is, does Tracy intend to meet Joe at her place or vice versa? I may have to let Junie out, so this may have to be a question that you resolve in a sec.
Gonna say Joe would probably meet at Tracy's place.
Okay, so your father's on the phone with Tracy's mom, and the two of them are kind of talking. It's like, Joe was asking to come over to spend time with Tracy, and he's like, "Oh, Tracy said she was going out to spend time with Joe," and then they're both like, "Where are you two planning to go?" It seems like they expect it to be one of their houses where they know you'd be safe.
Reasonable.
Joe
I will
would
say you have a bonus, but you're gonna have to come up with a way to word this in a way that will let them go to spend that bonus die.
So hold on. So are you saying that due to my bonus die that there's
One of the bonuses here is she will try to persuade others into believing you.
Okay. Yeah. Oh. You know what? We could claim that we could claim that we're going to Tiffany's house if anybody calls us on it.
Good old Tiffany.
You're going to Jermaine's house.
Oh.
Just her father doesn't know Tiffany though, so that's the issue at that point.
No, you're right. You're right. Mhm. Oh wait, hold on. Weren't we driven by your father to Tracy's earlier? Maybe
Tracy?
in the to my was I not part of a grouping of you and me that went to my house? Maybe we worked it out then in the car or something.
That was before we were planning the orgy, though.
True. Sorry, I'm a little discombobulated.
Sorry, just the phrase "planning the orgy" is funny.
You're totally fine. I'm just a little space cadet-y right
You're
now.
discombobulated before the orgy, huh?
All right. Do you want me to roll again, Shae, maybe, or?
What are you saying?
I'm very confused. What's going on?
How are you convincing both parents that something weird isn't going on? Because
Okay,
the
well,
parents had talked to each other and were like, "I thought they were going to your house."
okay, that's what I missed. Thank you. So I'm going to use that, I'm going to say...
I will say that Joe's default is to say she's going to the theater because that is her safe place.
The theater? Yeah, I was actually thinking something along the same lines. I was thinking that we would meet up at the mall. And I would mention a number of figures that I've mentioned before to my mother who are, safe and adult people at the mall, such as, Sally Sedgwick, the Borders manager, and such.
All right. Your mother relays this information over the phone, and Joe, you hear, well, maybe if I had their numbers. And Tracy, then your mom, looks back at you and says, if we're able to get their numbers, it should be all right.
Oh, yeah, I have Sally's number. It's, the Borders number, but I've got her extension also.
All right, and so she exchanges this number, and she's able to convince Joe's dad into believing them. So they're like, they still say, all right, make sure to be home before dark.
Sure thing. Borders closes eventually.
Eventually. We're gonna get her in so much trouble.
Yeah, no, this is the downfall of Tracy arc.
What? Another one?
Downfall
Another
of Tracy and Joe. It's just like,
Damn it.
This is where everything just goes wrong.
Tempted them to sin.
Yeah. Oh, this is their Dante's Inferno.
Let me walk through them woods. Hell hath no fury.
The two of you were given permission to go out for the day, but worrying parents now with a pair of children missing and probably dead has them on a heightened alert.
Fine, they're fine.
No, they got thrown into the dark waters. They're gone.
They're gone.
Oof.
What time of day is it then if they have to be back before dark?
I would say after school, it's probably early afternoon.
Okay. That's plenty of time to orgy.
Yeah.
Yeah, early to mid-afternoon. I'll get there.
That is a good question. I'm assuming the hotel isn't so far out of town that.
It's in walking distance of the school for them.
Yeah, and I walk to school, so honestly, I could just walk bigly.
Yeah, Tracy and Joe meet up, just walk them together.
Yeah. I was starting to think, does Tracy have a bike? I feel like she would have a bike, but I don't have it on my stat sheet or anything.
If it's a feasible item to acquire, then
Yeah, it's not that weird
Yeah.
if it seems feasible.
Tracy's like, just hold up like Link from Legend of Zelda.
Yeah. I think she walks, though. Because, Joe would be walking, too.
all right.
Let me drink something. I feel like I'm out of a little. There we are. A little bit of vodka.
Oh, cheers to that.
Water.
Oh, I've had far too much water. I'm water drunk.
As you two are walking, making your way there, you pass by a couple different things. Everything looks relatively normal, except for Joe, maybe noticing Binks just kind of like climbing in a tree, and then following along some of the branches, leaping down when he needs to. There's like an anti-grav tractor that kind of makes its way by before the rains start up again. But it's getting later into autumn and the air is getting cooler. But easy enough, you're able to make it to the hotel in question.
So, what's the room number?
14th E.
Yeah.
But does Tracy know that? Because Joe sure as fuck doesn't.
Yeah, I don't think Tracy does either.
He would have
You better
given you guys
start-
the info.
You
All
better
right,
start
fair.
knocking.
So you all approach the front desk and you're like, oh, what room is it? And there's someone there that's just kind of mostly ignoring you, just kind of like reading a book or something. There's a little ring bell next to them.
Oh God, they're just gonna ring the bell.
You ring the bell, and they do the thing where they don't acknowledge you at first, and then they just finish reading whatever paragraph they were on, and then look in your direction and say, "Can I help you?"
That is why we rang the bell. Yes.
Yeah.
You
I'm
need a
looking-
room.
We're
We
No.
have rooms
Actually.
available.
We have many rooms.
Many rooms.
we're here to meet a couple of friends who are staying actually.
One
Rachel.
bed or two bed.
we're looking for some friends who are staying here. We thought we'd
Two beds then.
yeah, actually I just I'm gonna use the bathroom. I wanted you to help me point out where it is.
Oh, we only allow use of the bathroom for guests.
Oh, our friends are guests. They're gonna come to the lobby and meet us and pick us up.
Hmm.
I do not trust this.
This was a huge mistake.
They look back and forth and say, "I do not see any friends."
Yeah.
Two beds then.
Lydia's
I look
here.
at
Yeah,
Joe.
hopefully you could ring their room before us.
I don't have money for a room.
Either.
We didn't come here to get a room. Hey, our friends invited us over. Any chance you could help us figure out where they are?
I do not know who your friends are.
Rachel, Dahlia, and do you ever tell us what
I don't think.
Beatrice's last name is?
No, I don't think so.
I am afraid I cannot hand out personal information to strangers.
Would you be able to call the room and tell them that their friends are here?
Don't worry about this. I can just. I've got a. And I pull out my cell phone. We can solve this problem. This doesn't have to be a crisis.
You were just sitting here at Trace like, oh shit, we both have phones.
I'm gonna call either one of them who might have a cell phone.
It's the 90s, you see. Children didn't realize they had cell phones.
You are not teenagers. You're not glued to your phones. Where's all the texting?
It was the 90s. Texting didn't even exist.
Texting was
Oh,
so
it did, but
it
it
was
just
so
cost
expensive.
a quarter every time you did it.
And you had to press the same number several times to get the right thing.
Hell.
And then
Nine.
wait.
Back in my day, we walked uphill both ways
In the snow.
Just to text.
in the snow, just a text. All right, yeah.
Joe,
look, she's
you
gonna call.
you notice Binks behind the counter walk around and walk through a slightly ajar doorway. This guy doesn't seem to notice.
Binks is gonna kill someone.
Joe's not gonna react to Binks.
I expected it to kill him.
Cat's just like, you're in the way of the orgy. Yeah.
I have an orgy to watch, human.
Does
So yeah, I guess.
Where are your parents?
My parents are dead.
That's an interesting thing to ask. Weren't you just about to sell us some fucking rooms? I'm sorry.
Why are you out here alone?
We're meeting friends.
Oh, yeah, we're meeting friends. We were invited.
Seems suspicious.
You seem suspicious. Go back to reading. We'll be out of your hair in a minute.
There's some clattering in the room behind him, and he kind of like looks back, and then stands up and walks through the door to see what happened.
Okay, and I roll a sneak to check the ledger.
Yes, you may. Would you like to push?
Fine.
God, this is so preposterous.
I can't wait for someone to.
There we go.
There you go.
There you go.
You may. Sneak. Bonus Vex. You can give success to another teen acting at the same time, or take a +1 bonus die on a later roll relating to this one, or find something unexpected, or more of what you were looking for. Or. What'll it be?
You good, Doogler?
Doogler. Did they explode?
Did we lose Doogler?
I think we might have lost Doogler.
Oh no. For what it's worth, I thought I heard Doogler say more. But also, since Doogler's clearly...
Yeah, we can't hear them if they're speaking. Well, I suppose now is a good time to talk about Factor. Factor, a meal replacement option if you are incredibly busy and don't have time to cook or prepare your own meals. I encourage everybody to take this time to use our code Factor SE34359 for 50% off your first box if you follow our link in the doobly-doo or in the chat right now if you're watching us live. We'll take you there. We're sponsoring for another 20 or so days from the day that this is live on the air. So definitely check it out. You can get some tasty boxes and give it a shot because, like I said before, they do have those vegetarian and vegan options as well. I'm fairly certain they also have like the gluten-free options, and it's I like them more for lunches than dinners. The portions are, for someone like me, they were a little smaller, but for a lunch they're perfect.
Okay.
Doogler, there we are.
Welcome back.
Net cut out.
So-
Welcome back.
I was saying that I think something unexpected we only get fits here because Tracy's also not sneaking a peek, so
Okay. So when you look through the ledger, you find what room V and Lydia are in. You also notice the book he was reading that he set down is in another language. Do you speak Russian at all?
I don't see any reason she would speak that at all, unfortunately.
Vladislav.
Baby, don't
And
hurt me.
you also notice there is a hand booklet that is also written in this language, handwritten. And I would say will say you also see one room that is just that has a Sharpie chart that is Sharpied out and kept unavailable. And while none of this might raise too many flags, it's just curious.
Ah, so a Russian spy.
He's also enjoying a strawberry icy.
It's Emmett's alter
Red.
ego. He used to work for the KGB and the CIA and the FBI.
It's a KGB agent. Oh my god, you're right.
Well, at least you know where the room is now.
And then you hear, Igor and Foul Demon, and Binks comes running out, scampering out very fast, leaps over the counter and runs out the door as this guy comes out again with a broom.
Be gone, foul demon.
Evil temptress.
Oh, poor Doogler's not.
We'll let these cats in here. Are you ready to get a room?
Yeah, as soon as you fucking tell us where it is.
Yeah, so I think, you know what, would it be, where is he when he says that? Cause I kind of think that, the moment that Joe gets the information, Tracy would be like, alright, let's fucking go. And try and, like, just sneak up into the hotel and bugger the hell out.
Okay, that's fair. And you two slip right out.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and reach on that one. Ah, fuck me.
No, he sees you leaving.
You haven't even bought the room yet.
Well, we're. Does he say anything?
No, he's like, well, okay, back to reading.
God,
I
hate
am
this
back.
guy.
Because goddamn super ignorant this time of year.
So frustrating. I hope that we can come up with a way to relieve stress. Tracy says.
Yeah, it'd be really great.
Really great.
Hey, before we get there, Joe, I just wanted to say, you know, you don't have to do anything if you don't want to. I know that we kind of really, yeah, I'm a very slutty person, you know this about me, but you know, I know that you. Just trying to say, if you don't want to do,
I don't. Not gonna say I'm not nervous about this, but I'm also kind of excited too. So I guess I'm kind of jittery.
I'm gonna give you a big hug. So
Just
cute.
go hug her back.
A little jittery too. It's been a while. Holy shit. Yeah. I mean, you know, it's just I really like everybody in that room, and I really like you, and I'm so happy that we're safe again, kind of, and together again, and not on two different sides of the world. Just gonna be happy no matter what happens. So I just wanted to put that out there. You know? You're really sweet, and you're a great friend, Joe, and I really appreciate you staying with me this whole time. Throughout all this fuckery.
Yeah, it was hard, but I'm glad I had you too. Well, if I could have got through it all without going constant with me.
Tracy's gonna like press her forehead up against Joe. Just be like, "Thank you. You're kind of my rock. I'm sure I'd be fucking insane if it weren't for you." I mean,
Well,
God, you saw how I was waving that gun around.
it's Jade gotta help us a bit, but a bunch.
Yeah. Well, let's go help them.
Yeah, let's go.
I think if Joe permits, Tracy would like to kiss her forehead.
Yo, permits.
She gives Joe a forehead kiss. Kind of grabs her hand as she like kind of newly invigoratedly, excitedly kind of skips down towards the door.
Joe's following along.
Aw, Tracy has the will to live again. And all it took was an orgy promise.
All it took was the promise of an orgy. She's gonna get there and there's like a half dissected machine in the floor. Quick, grab the scalpel. What? I thought this was an orgy. Oh yeah, that's how we got you here. No, grab the scalpel.
We're making a gun to bitch. Get in.
Joe brings Tracy to the washroom. Stop us having sex.
You fell for the old orgy ruse.
Yeah, you get in and you're like, I thought this was an orgy. And then you're like, and then they're like, it is. Get in the fucking mech.
When you're done, get in the mech.
It's still an orgy. You just have to pilot this mech first.
So Tracy, I heard you trusted your mom. Get in the fucking mech, Tracy.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It's an orgy. As mechs.
Oh no, the mech orgy.
Okay, actually,
The morgy,
though.
if you will.
It's just piloting these things in an orgy.
The mech orgy. The morgy, if you will.
Next game after Change Stars published. Morgy.
Orgy.
Yo, I'll kickstart it. Let's go.
Orgy.
Yo, alright.
Get in the
Fuck
mech
yeah.
fucking.
The robot orgy.
Get in the literal fucking mech.
Get in the literal fucking mech, Shinji. Except not Shinji, because Shinji's a kid.
This is a fucking mech, not a fucking mech.
Get it right.
Yes.
This mech was made for fucking.
This machine kills fascists and also fucks.
This machine turns dicks into sucked dicks. Oh boy, there goes our sponsor.
No, probably, but
We
no.
knew each well.
Listen, if Factor actually took the time to watch this video, thank you. Secondly, please don't cancel our sponsorship.
Yeah. But yeah. V, Tracy, or V, Lydia, there's finally a knock on the door.
Do you want to get it or should I?
God, I'll get it. I'm absolutely just gonna open the door, disheveled, like just beaten up Cammy, hair just.
Oh God, did I not clean up my lipstick lesbian before we invited people over to the orgy?
It's school was done and it was a hellish day. I yeeted clothing off the moment there was no longer a requirement for it.
Yeah, you open the door and Binks immediately walks in before it's even all the way opened. And then a moment later,
Yeah, no, come on in.
Yeah, a moment later, Joe and Tracy round the corner.
I know we said bring the pussy over, but this is ridiculous.
Come on in. Please, for the love of God, don't touch the minibar. The dude charges 3 arms and 2 legs.
That guy
Literally.
sucks.
Yeah.
That guy's
Immediately hops up on the minibar.
You just hear, You have been charged for peanuts.
I didn't touch the fucking peanuts, man.
Didn't even open it.
Oh, God. I think Lydia, on top of just like looking disheveled, definitely has like way too much makeup on one eye from Tracy's shiner.
Ah, you poor darling.
It's just a bit caked. Like it's blended enough, but like you get close enough and you can see like the cake.
You poor darling. Let me give you bruises places people won't see.
Appreciate it.
V realizing the condition of Lydia is going to just be like, why don't I get them situated and you can take a shower and kind of freshen up.
Yeah, being dragged across the school floor kind of makes you feel a little icky. Just gonna.
School floors are pretty icky. Yeah, you shouldn't. Hey guys, welcome. This is where we're living now. Please feel free to make yourselves comfortable for however long you're going to be staying here with us.
Not gonna lie, it's a bit bigger than your old room.
Well, yeah, much bigger. Getting the king bed was significantly more expensive than in the other room options, but it is what it is, right?
But you did good.
Yeah,
It looks great. Everything looks great here. I say, giving you the sex eyes.
And she immediately picks up on that, and she's like, should we worry about food first, or?
Oh, right. I mean,
I'm just trying to make things comfortable. I don't normally host this many, and usually it's far less formal.
Yeah, I've never been to this.
Normally, I don't talk to my clients at this length. I'm more used to just being handed money and laying on my back, as it were. So that's clearly not what this is. I'm not trying to imply that you guys are going to be paying for this by any means. You're my friends, and we are at a level of comfort where this isn't going to be weird. And immediately just kind of like looks around like, please God, don't let this be weird.
I take a shot of alcohol and I hand it to Joe and say, look, if you're worried about it, I can pay you in other ways than money.
I mean, hell, if you're buying dinner. No, she caught on to that immediately and wiggles her eyebrows, and she says, we can certainly get started while Lydia cleans up, but I don't want her to feel excluded.
I realize I can be a little exclusionary, and I want to work on that tonight.
Okay.
Don't worry, Lydia's bringing a guest.
Oh no!
Tracy, I'm so open-minded. Tee immediately. No.
The what? I'm bringing a guest. Yeah.
Hand you a crucifix. You're gonna need this.
No.
Lydia,
Are you fucking kidding me?
Lydia, you're showering?
Yes.
Okay. While you're in the shower, it's more or less uneventful. You rinse up, except for the quick, perhaps trick of the light where you catch sight of your reflection in the faucet, and you see almost like your reflection moves at its own accord, drawing something from somewhere and lashing in a direction towards you. probably just have water in your eye.
Yeah, I'll immediately just wipe away at my eyes and just pull the shower curtain like over, like around the neck, just clear vision.
I don't see anything.
Okay. I'll just reach back for the shampoo. Just kind of keeping an eye sort of loosely trained in that direction.
You don't notice it again now that you're looking for it. But go ahead and...
Oh no.
Yeah.
You don't have to, but if you wanted to.
Lydia can't roll.
I'm sure it'll be
have to.
fine.
Oh, I'm going to. I'm just saying Lydia can't roll for shit, so this might be very bad.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Lydia either gets 5 successes or no successes. There is no in between.
There is no in between.
Go ahead and just give me an empathize. On
Oh,
yourself.
good. Oh, good. My favorite flavor. That's gonna be a. Yep, that's a big fat 0.
You don't notice anything, but there is just an unsettling shiver that just runs up your spine before passing.
I hate those. I'll just massage at the back of the spine a little bit. Just kind of catching, wiping away some of the residual shampoo. Maybe thinking that's where the shivers are from.
I'm gonna give you an option. Yes or no?
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
You know what? I'm just gonna say yes.
Okay.
I'm in a yes mood tonight.
You notice just like a little you notice just like the little drop of crimson that gets washed down the drain, and you notice that there's maybe a tiny little cut, like fingernails or something. Don't remember doing it, but it's not bad. It's just it's one of those things where you're like, huh.
I will.
It is a tiny enough mark that it is easily dismissed.
I will, at the bare minimum, grab the bar of soap and just clean around the bleeding area. I'm smart enough to know that I don't want an infection.
That's all.
Okay. Then I will finish up, dry off, and do the classic wringing out of the hair, and I'll probably just keep it loose and make my way towards the bathroom door to head out.
Lydia comes back. She's all wet.
I'm sure the others are as well.
Sorry about that. Their soap sucks, but I feel a whole lot better.
I think the situation without going into inappropriate detail, is they are probably getting Joanne comfortable. And we will not go into very much detail of that. But V will look more than happy to see Lydia there and invite her over as well.
Lydia's absolutely just going to pull off her towel and at least attempt to try to whip in someone's general direction.
Aw, you got yourself so clean. Let's fix that.
Let's fix that. Exactly. they say it at the same time. It's like, let's fix that.
I love V and Tracy right now. This is so beautiful.
Yeah, like they're both into this idea.
I don't pay for the fucking water. Let's go.
I don't pay for the fucking
Cool doming. Cool.
And as the camera pans backwards, it does a thing where the background becomes blurry, and we see Binks just kind of like sitting on the bar, the indoor bar, and they're next to what looks like, what would be sitting on there? Someone's purse or something that was set down there, and they just look at it and do the casual paw thing, and it falls over onto the floor, and they stare at it for a moment, and then just casually start to groom themselves, and then the scene will change.
It starts to groom itself perfectly in the camera's shot that blocks the bodies of what's happening.
It is perfectly censored.
Ooh, Shae, suggestion, thought. Can it be Tracy's purse that she knocks over and the gun spills out onto the floor as the camera zooms up towards the cat again?
Yeah, it could be that.
I don't know. I thought that was an interesting.
So the camera pans backward. Things get blurry. Binks is perfectly censoring everybody as we hear the giggles and moans and coos. And Binks just kind of like casually pushes over the purse, and the gun kind of like slides out and spins a little bit before Binks just stares and decides that they're done playing with it and begins to lick their paw and groom himself. And then the scene will change.
Now V is definitely ordering them food. Some takeout.
What are we eating?
Chinese. Chinese takeout.
My favorite.
I'll get it.
Claps,
Lydia.
claps, chopsticks. I know how to use these pretty well.
And so the next scene then is as we do the fade to black, and it fades back in. It's a little bit later. You all are dressed for that after sex scene. You've got like loose shirts hanging on and just dressed enough to be modest. V pays the delivery guy completely naked. Does not give him a tip. You open the door and he says, "Delivery for blah."
Yeah, I'm blah.
Here you are. How are you doing today?
She kind of raises an eyebrow and says, "How do you think?"
Just in the background turning red.
Well, thanks for the food, and
welcome.
Does not tip and closes the door.
Yeah, and they do the thing where they just like instinctually kind of like do that leave thing before the
door is fully closed.
Yeah, before the door is fully closed. They turn around and they're like, "Gonna mark this place down."
The next time they come there, it's just like complete crack den. Like, this was not worth it.
Why did I come back here?
I'd say Lydia's definitely like dressed in part of everybody else's clothes, just sort of fumbling her way around the hotel room.
I think Tracy keeps the hat on during sex.
The hat stays on.
Tracy would.
Oh, fucking course.
That needs to be a new picture, by the way. The hat stays on.
Mm-hmm.
The hat stays on. I love this, John.
I will say you all purposely set this up to find some relaxation and chill out and clear conditions, so you make clear conditions.
Oh, bless. I was getting up there again.
Well, stop pushing for mundane things, everybody. God damn it.
I was not expecting the fucking doorman to be like interrogating us and shit.
I mean,
Yeah.
I love it. Whenever we're not in trouble, we're always just like, I'm going to open a bag of M&Ms. Crap, I'm a push. But then, like, there's something actually real going on there. I'm just
Fucking
like,
M&Ms.
oh my god. I can't push because for some reason I pushed on a bag of M&Ms.
That's literally us, though.
It is. It's like, oh man, this might be important later. Let me really roll to get this discount on pancakes.
Oh my god.
Real.
Yeah. Wait, we got Chinese food, right?
Mm-hmm.
Lydia is absolutely like trying to steal all the fortune cookies and pop them open and hope for good news.
Tracy doesn't eat fortune cookies because it's too much carbs. She does, however, eat a lot of white rice. She doesn't recognize the hypocrisy there.
It's okay. We did order one tofu dish.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she eats the tofu and the veggies, and she's just like, it's good for me.
Don't
For
worry
this
about
is-
the
don't ask how much
MSG.
So much
sugar
MSG.
is in. Oh, the MSG's fine. It's the sugar in the sauce.
I want each of you to tell me one of the fortunes in these fortune cookies.
I got this, okay? So the first one that she opens, it says word for word. Bad luck and misfortune will infest your pathetic soul for all eternity.
But at least he had PF Chang's.
and points to anybody who gets where that reference is from, because it's the best fortune cookie I've ever heard.
I know it. I can hear it in my head, but I'm having problems picturing the cartoon.
Oh yeah, you're on the right track though. It is in fact a
I know.
cartoon.
It's a cartoon. I'm just sitting there like
It's a Nickelodeon cartoon from the 90s.
yes, it's. Oh, wait, was it Hey Arnold?
Nope.
No, it wasn't. Crap.
There's a turtle and a steer.
Oh, Rocco's Modern Life.
Yep, it was Rocco's Modern
Yes.
Life.
Oh right, yeah.
'Cause
Pain
it's-
and misfortune.
It's the best opening scene because the guy is just typing out all these great cookies, and then he just goes, "Bad luck and misfortune will infest your pathetic soul for all eternity." And he kind of pauses, looks at it, and he's like, "All right," rips that one off, puts it in, keeps going.
Yeah, I remember because Philbert opens it. He's just like, "Oh dear, oh
Yep.
god, oh dear."
I've never watched it.
Oh, such a good
Oh,
show.
Rocco's is so good. It's so disturbing and it's so disgusting, but it's so funny.
The weird thing about that, the weird thing is the most disturbing part of that show for me was this chair that was running around saying, "Sit on me, sit on me."
I mean,
Rocco's
that's
Modern
not
Life
the
was a
weirdest.
Very fucked up fever dream.
Yeah, that's not the weirdest thing. Rocco was a sex hotline worker. in
Oh
one of the
baby,
early
oh
episodes.
baby, oh baby.
And also
Rocco.
also the fast food restaurant was the Choky Chicken. So
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. Fortune cookies. So we got the pain and misery one. What's next?
So, believe it or not, I'm actually studying Confucian thought right now in my personal studies, and I actually just have a literal Confucian saying off the top of my head: "Respect yourselves, and others will respect you." If that doesn't work, silence is a true friend who never betrays. I think that one's
Nice.
better.
I love it.
I think one of Lydia's that she opens is definitely like, look inward. The solutions to your problems are there.
Word document? Question mark?
So, I have two ideas. One is
Big pun.
the eyes are the windows to your answers. The other one is a quote I'm remembering. It's "Take courage, for nothing lasts forever." I don't know which one though.
Hmm. What were the options?
The eyes are the windows to the answers you're looking for, or take courage for nothing lasts forever.
I
The
like
eyes
take
are the
courage.
windows to what you're looking for. Oh, we have different opinions.
So the take courage is a far more generic saying that you'd expect in a cookie.
I like
the eyes.
eyes.
The eyes is more like
Culture-ish.
foreboding.
Yeah,
Definitely.
that's
It's-
why
it
I like
depends.
it.
Yeah, it's like, do you want actual foreboding or do you want like, oh yeah, this is definitely a fortune cookie?
No, we want foreboding here. I chose some
go-
basic bitch answers because Tracy doesn't eat fortune cookies, but
Go with the eyes then.
I'm
Okay,
with
look at the eyes one then, because Binks has a big eye. She knows Blinky.
That's why I
Eyes
picked
everywhere.
mine. Look inward. Not that inward. Wrong inward.
Look deep
Hmm.
inside.
Are you sure that's the wrong N-word?
Put the flashlight away, Tracy.
Fairly.
So that's why she brought the condoms.
She's ready to go spelunking.
God damn it. Yeah, it'll just crack open that fortune cookie and just have like a pale, sick look.
Get a good one, hun?
Yeah, no, it's perfect. It's just, it screams me, and I'll just like whip it over to you.
Yeah, V's gonna peek at it and look and just kind of, huh? It's oddly specific.
I don't like fortune cookies.
It's all right. We'll get you some more cream of some young guy.
I'm gonna say Joe is just really going to town on the Chinese food. It's like she hasn't eaten anything all day, and it just suddenly is.
You worked up quite a hunger there. But you've been eating plenty. Yeah.
Well, she hasn't eaten anything food-wise all day.
Lydia's
Such a-
definitely
such a
basic.
fast study, though.
Lydia's definitely basic and gets the general's house. Because I'm basic and I get the general's house.
Listen, I only order one thing and it's the sesame chicken, so it's fine.
I'm gonna shut my Chinese studies mouth up right now.
None of this is actually Chinese food, we know.
Yeah.
No, it's because I have a long list of things that I generally enjoy from American Chinese cuisine, and I don't want to input. I get a diversity of options.
Very fair.
Crispy beef and broccoli for Joe, because that shit's good.
It is good.
Hey.
And I want Chinese for dinner.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm actually craving Chinese now too. Fuck.
Joe does seem like a beef and broccoli kind of gal, not gonna lie.
For real, and
Real.
like it's still a solid choice. Now, all right, I'm doing it. Let's go.
It's too late in Germany. I can't order Chinese food. It closes at 6.
6, dear God.
Germany values people living their lives, so things close kind of early.
That's fair.
Fair enough.
I can't hate that.
Yeah, honestly, can't.
America is more like work wage slave.
Yeah.
Why are you talking
Yeah.
to me? Make money.
Germany does its best to be like, okay, restaurants will be open on like Saturday and Sunday, and then they'll be closed like Monday and Tuesday sometimes, depending. So like people can like get food, but generally speaking, like they kind of keep to normal-ish hours, so people can live a life.
That must be nice.
It's very nice, very inconvenient, but very nice. People are happier.
The American in me is inconvenienced by this, but I appreciate it all the same.
Yeah, no, it drives me crazy that I can't just get a pizza at 2 o'clock in the morning after binge drinking with all my German friends because alcohol is the national anthem. But I appreciate that people can live their lives.
I feel like New York actually has something going on there. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think that every city should be like New York. I feel like there should be a New York-esque city within a couple hours
That's
of
kind
where
of
everyone is.
that's kind of Hanover, Germany. They're kind of a bit party, bit scene. It's fun.
Hell yeah.
But anyhow,
I'm gonna write that down.
You got this.
Did anyone else want to do anything in the scene?
The only question I have is, I know me and V were telling Joe and Tracy about Lydia's little issue when her mom and Michelle showed up. So I don't know if that's a continuation conversation for now or later. Because if that's a later thing, then we could just move on.
Sorry, what was the question?
The only thing that was on my mind was when we were at the diner, Lydia and V were telling Tracy and Joe about Lydia's sort of issue, like the whole problem, but we were cut off because Lydia's mom and Michelle showed up.
Yeah, go for it.
So that's the only thing. If that's a conversation people want to continue now, great. Otherwise, we could just move on, and that comes up later.
I mean, when better to have a conversation than in a master bedroom in a hotel run by a KGB agent, half naked, and eating Chinese food.
Chinese food.
I don't want to have a conversation any other
orgasmic
way, but that's entirely up to everybody else.
I don't remember what the conversation was saying.
V...
Nor does Tracy. She's tipsy and love drunk.
You know what? Let's just keep it so that Lydia feels even more guilty and just like, you guys don't remember, you're just love drunk. It's fine. She'll just hide the problem and just feel like a hypocrite.
So,
V is a good girlfriend and will not drag it up.
Like, Lydia just feels so unbelievably hypocritical because she was berating everybody like, hey, this new person that you're trying to keep out of the group, they should be informed. And then Lydia's keeping an unbelievably dangerous prospect away from her friends. So it's fine. It's fine.
V just smiles and nods. And it's just like, I made the effort.
Mm-hmm. Yep, no, we can continue. Next scene.
Joe does remember the start of the talk.
You can pry if you want to, Joe, but...
Pry.
Yeah, Joe pry. So, we did get kind of cut off at the diner this morning. You're telling us about the stress was doing something to you in the loop?
Yeah, you would bring up something stressful after stress release.
Well, we could stress release again.
God damn it.
Oh, you can you?
We certainly can, but just a fair warning, if anything triggers, it's going to be a lot more work for all of us.
Yeah. Well, but I think you were telling them, V.
Yeah. Okay. So, Lydia has kind of developed a secondary personality, and it's a little violent, and she stuffs food in her mouth.
So, like a tulpa?
Like a what?
That's
Gesundheit?
interesting.
Tulpa. It's essentially like an alter ego that tends to be a bastard, we'll say.
It's incredibly accurate.
Oddly specific, but yes. Well, where'd you get that from?
You hear about a lot of other people's problems when you're in a,
Okay, yeah,
Gotcha.
fair.
Lydia, when she says when you're in a, you immediately say asylum, question mark? Not the question mark part, but you say that. That comes out of your mouth.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Asylum.
Yeah.
What type of role would you say would be to keep your composure?
Oh, probably all the roles that I'm super definitely good at and not definitely like haven't put a single point into. That's a great question. I mean, empathy kind of fits the bill the best, I think. Unless it's like a literal like bodily.
Sure. Roll me an
reaction?
empathize.
Can't wait for this to be a 0. Yep. Yeah.
Would you like to push?
Yeah, because I'm not really sure I'm prepared to show.
And you know what? I'll let you add, because you have V there, and you're essentially using her to help explain this. I will let you add a +2.
Okay, so that would be 3 total dice, it looks like.
Well, roll your first 2 before your first roll, before you reroll.
Okay. Yeah, that's a big fat 0. And then 2 more?
No.
Or- no.
What I mean is, for your first roll, roll an extra 2 dice, and then if you need or want to re-roll, then you roll 3 dice and add your condition.
Oh. My bad, sorry. Okay, well, there's 1.
All right. You may ask 2 questions. Such as, what is her weak spot? How can I make her do something? How does she feel? What does she want? What will she do? Is she lying to me? I don't think is she lying to me really works.
Yeah, I feel like want, I kind of know. I would say, how can I make her do something? Definitely.
How can you make her do what?
Behave herself, I suppose, in presence, maybe?
What do you mentally tell yourself? You can mentally try to keep a lid on it, keep the close, to help keep you grounded. Convince yourself that this is an advantage. Things like that.
I guess advantage kind of sounds like... Yeah, I think convincing myself that this is some kind of an advantage would probably be good.
Alright. How do you convince yourself that this is an advantage and not going to cause any problems? How would you tell yourself that?
That...
Like, as if you were talking to yourself.
Whatever weaknesses that I may have could potentially, like, if I am lacking in the strength to do what is necessary, there is something else that can probably do what needs to be done.
Give me a charm roll.
Oh, this is going really well. These are all definitely things I've put a lot of points into.
Add the same +2.
Oh, okay. Sick, I got one, so. Actually, my heart's a lot better than that, so. I'll add the 2. Okay, 2.
Alright. So, you feel part of you wanting to err on the side of caution, and this isn't something you want to let out there. But you convince yourself that it could be a much better advantage in the long run, and you feel that side of you kind of reason out that it could potentially be an advantage. You may also buy an additional effect, like she will keep believing you. You will form a lasting relationship with yourself.
Oh, hell yeah.
She will take risks to help you. She will try to persuade others, and I don't think that one works.
Yeah.
I don't think the others work. I would say you will keep believing yourself. You will. That one doesn't work either. Either you will keep believing yourself, or you will take risks for yourself.
Kinda. I think.
Or if you have another idea, then that could work too.
I think the risks kind of plays well into this because it's like I am trusting this already risky part to take these additional risks on my behalf and on my wishes.
Okay.
I like that.
You manage to keep yourself grounded, and you feel that angry, cautious, paranoid side of you seep backwards and relax.
Be a nice yoga breath that probably everybody can visually see. Yeah. Whatever V was saying, sorry, I zoned out there for a second.
Oh, good. You're good.
Yeah, sorry. I suppose I was also kind of in the zone. What were you saying?
Bottom line is, when things go bad for Lydia, I'm usually here to re-ground her back, and when it gets really bad, full disclosure, it takes just literally fucking the shit out of her to reset her brain. So, yeah, it's not a terrible prospect by any means, but it can be bad, and it's kind of been something I've had to say I've had to do it makes it sound like I've been reluctant to do so, but it's more that it's dangerous, the entire situation. I don't want anybody to get hurt, so it's been kind of something the two of us have been shouldering together.
You kind of have to wear the beast out, if that makes sense.
It's usually why I order dinner before things like this start.
I have theories, but they're all just sort of theories at this point. I don't really know exactly how this came to be, but you know, when you're sitting in the walls of a facility hundreds of floors beneath ground, you have a lot of time to just sort of think in your own head. But I think it's only fair to not be a complete hypocrite, and when I say that everybody should be informed about the dangers moving ahead, everybody should be informed about the dangers, even taps the bed, within your own bed.
Yeah.
And then you all hear as Binks leaps at the doorknob and slides down the door, and then does it again.
What the fuck is wrong with that cat?
Joe's gonna get up and just kind of Walk over to the door.
Binks
Joe,
looks
at least
you expectantly. Sorry, go on.
Joe, just at least look out the eye hole.
That's the plan, yeah.
It doesn't look like there's anybody out there.
Don't see anybody out there.
Binks stares upwards at you expectantly.
Gotta,
And then stands up and starts walking between your legs and starts meowing.
yeah, I can lift you up, buddy. But you never needed to be let up before.
Seriously, Joe, is that a cat or not? Because 1 minute it's altering reality, the next minute it wants kibbles and bits. I'm really confused.
I am fairly convinced that that is not a cat, but I'm super fine with it being cat-like around us. It
Yeah.
feels like a form that I'm more comfortable with
She's
than
gonna
the
check here.
alternative.
Joe's gonna open the door a little crack.
You open the door a little crack and Binks just sits down.
I'm still convinced this isn't really a cat.
Out the door.
We definitely know it's not a cat.
Looks down at the bottom, make sure nothing is there to sneak in, and just crack it enough so you can get out.
Binks looks up at you.
Lydia
Or-
definitely stands up and at least grabs a... Even if it's a butter knife, just something just in case, because Binks not walking out that door has got her a bit spooked.
Gonna close the door.
Binks looks up at the doorknob again.
Are you saying we should leave, buddy?
I'm not going to listen to some eldritch being telling me to leave the confines of a room that I've at least known is... I've cleared the area. Like,
I don't know, that eldritch being's been on our side more often than not.
He is my little protector.
Joe, what's the eldritch being telling us to do? Because, I don't know, I think I'm with you on this one.
Could I roll a comprehend? This is...
You can roll an empathize.
Oh, okay.
Via's just like, are we not doing a round 4? Okay.
One success.
One success. You may ask. You may ask two questions, such as, what is their weak spot? How can I make them do something? What do they feel? What do they want? What will they do? Is they lying to me?
What do they want? What does he want?
Binks wants Binks. You get the sense that Binks is trying to get you to follow them.
Think he wants me to follow him?
oh goddamn, I gotta put pants back on.
We gotta get dressed, really? Alright.
Alright,
You get this. You get the sense that I would say with that success, you get the sense that they're alerting you to something, not necessarily danger. You don't get the sense that there's any danger, just something.
Don't think it's dangerous. I think that's something we should know. Just gonna grab her skirt and...
Lydia absolutely goes roughaging through like our shit and just finds like an actual knife capable of cutting, and she's like, I don't care what that cat thinks. If it's alerting us to something is always dangerous in this town, so I'm not going anywhere without something.
V's just gonna throw an oversized hoodie on. I think it's just a cat that needs to go take a shit, but if we're really gonna go out there, we might as well put some clothes on.
If it was a cat that had to shit, I wouldn't be leaving my fucking post.
I should probably give you your shirt back, Tracy. I think mine is too small for you.
No, you can keep it. The shirtless jacket look is kind of a thing these days.
Listen, I'm going out in just a hoodie, so there's worse worse ways you could be dressed.
That is fair. Just don't catch your death out there. It's cold.
There are faster ways to catch our death out there than not wearing any pants.
True. And if it's cold in the winter air, I'm sure we can figure out a way to make it a little less cold.
Just don't stick to any poles.
No, I definitely wouldn't be sticking my tongue on any poles.
Definitely the tongue.
I
The pole
thought
dancer
we
in
were
winter.
referencing the. You know what? I stand by my statement.
Yeah.
Oh no, we're not referencing Christmas story.
Yeah.
You know damn well what you were referencing. Lydia's gonna perch up behind Joe, knife at the ready, and just be like, "Lead the way."
Let's follow Binks.
We follow Binks.
You open the door and Binks is waiting on the other side. They turn around and start trotting just part way down. And this, I imagine this is on like the second floor.
I think we
What
very
kind of hotel is
intentionally
like that?
didn't establish.
It's a shitty motel, so like they probably have like 2 or 3 stories for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shitty motel,
alright.
definitely floors. Definitely like the rickety staircase that's like all that cheap white metal.
Mhm.
Yep. Binks doesn't walk far. They walk down one side and then pause at a corner and then just sit and start grooming themselves. But before you even get there, you can hear hushed speaking.
This fucking thing not even know how to talk.
I would like to use sneak.
Yeah, anybody who would like to get closer, give me a sneak.
2. Okay.
Can I pass? I don't know how well this would work, but can I pass off like my phone to whoever is sneaking and add in like a potential record or photograph
I'll
kind of
take it.
tech roll?
I'll take it since I got a 2.
Yeah, I'll pass my phone off to you.
Okay. You get closer, and for those of you who are staying quiet and inching close to where Binks is, you hear "Utepia iseto," and then
God, it is the Russians.
and you just hear something being moved around, and a moment later, you see a very nondescript person starting to walk away, carrying a bag.
Motherfucking Trevor.
So with my bonus, could I put the find something unexpected?
Yeah. Do you have an idea of what you'd like to find, or would you like me just to give you some?
Just something helpful to the situation, so
Okay.
so V isn't pissed off at this cat for clam damming them.
Okay.
You find a terrible Russian pun.
Yeah. You notice from your vantage point, you're able to get a better look. You notice that that within the bag is some kind of mechanical device. You also notice as they're moving away that the nearby vending machine has malfunctioned, and there's a fair number of snacks that have fallen down.
Score.
Would my phone that I passed off to V be able to translate what was said?
If not, Roku would be able to.
Yeah, at least from any recording that you might have managed.
Yeah, I'm picking up as much as I can off of the phone.
Yep. Yeah. Moving back and asking Rokai to translate this. I will need a program tech from Lydia.
You got it. Something I'm actually good at.
I was like,
Can't
thank
wait to
God,
fail
not
this.
me.
One success.
One success.
The opposite of failure.
All right, so you're able to get it translated, and it translates to, do you have what I need, or do you have it? And then the answer translates to yes.
Duh.
Duh. You also get this. You also get that it is indeed Russian.
Well, great news. It's Russian, and it was a deal. That's all I got.
What are commies
Well, at
doing
least
here?
it's not. At least it's not fucking sunflower.
Yeah, last thing I need is my parents poking around a motel with a bunch of my friends when I'm supposed to be dead, but instead I am deflowering.
Hey, you had help.
Yeah.
Joe is red.
So
Relax, you did great.
with that
really did.
recording,
Super cute.
Thank you.
Screamer.
I give you a
chaos
big
squirter.
tight
This V card is split into 3.
Hey, yo,
We each keep a
yo.
portion.
Mechanics question: does she still have the? No, take it off. Take off the V card. Yep. All right.
Deal it away. That is a one-time use. Thank you very much. From that recording,
You take the V card and you turn it upside down. It's now A.
From that recording, is it also possible to see the people relatively clearly?
With 1 success, no.
Okay. Well, that was a whole lot of nothing.
I mean, at the very least, we can assume that this person is safely KGB as opposed to all of the actual governmental organizations that want us done for.
Can you, though?
I should hope.
Lydia's at least gonna walk up to Joe and be like, "Okay, look, how much do you trust Binks?"
A lot. He's gotta keep me alive.
All right. Well, he brought us here for a reason. I don't know what he wanted us to see.
And Binks's mind is, I did no such thing. You came of your own accord.
Lying pack of shit. You brought us here.
You had to craft.
Joe came because of Lydia, Tracy's, and Visa cord. Wait, wrong topic.
God damn it. Shut up. Okay, well.
Binks has claimed the middle of the bed.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, of course.
Listen, just because it's a pussy pile doesn't mean you get to join it.
Binks glances up at you, purring, and then just rolls on their back.
Fuck, I can't stay mad at this cat, scritches.
They continue to purr. And
You know what?
They do the thing where they very gently bite your hand, not painfully, but they do that and then lick the same spot.
They're like, I know I'm a piece of shit, but you love me.
You know what? Fuck it. Lydia's just gonna be like, I gotta go to the girls' room. I'll be right back. I want to Rokai some information about some otherworldly cats.
Okay, how would you like to do this?
I just want to find any information that would pertain to any entities that the loop has any information on that either prefers the form of a cat or presents itself in the form of a cat.
I think this would be a comprehend, unless you have another idea of what you're doing.
I can live with a comprehend, not the greatest thing in the world, but I can't imagine tinker, program, or calculate's really gonna be that helpful. So I'll go with comprehend.
It might actually, because you're essentially Googling.
Yeah, but I'm working within like a very limited.
This is you're trying to find the right piece of information.
Yeah, like I'm working within a very limited amount of database. Crap, 0. Okay.
Would you like to push?
Bag of M&Ms, bag of M&Ms. No.
You do have a bag of
Sweet torts.
And a couple bags of N&Ns. No, I like O&Os.
They're W and W's.
W and W's, yes.
Yeah.
Even better. You have a bag of W and W.
I don't think I'm gonna push on something mundane. I'm worried about what's gonna be coming for us next, so I'll just leave it with a frustrated sit on the toilet.
You don't quite get what you were hoping for. Rokai, there's text on Rokai that pops up that makes recommendations for various mythological studies, or if you try to gain access to. Are you trying to gain access to the Loop Foundation?
I would imagine that I'd have to in order to get direct information on living entities that are chronicled by the Loop, because I don't think that information is going to be very unclosely guarded.
You would get a message from the text on Rokai would come up saying that information is unavailable. No information available.
Wonderful. We have some otherworldly cat guiding us through our destinations, and I don't have a lick of information. Just get up, wash my hands, and get out of the bathroom.
Doing all right?
Yeah, fine. Chinese food, you know.
Yeah. It's good for carb loading, though.
I'm you know what, I'm just gonna take the Lydia just goes and puts the knife away, like just put that away for now. And I think, I'm gonna lay down. It's been a long day. I could use just cuddling up under the blankets.
Snuggles. Cuddles.
Yeah.
Good times for all.
Yeah. My face still hurts a little bit, so some soft pillows would be great.
Oh, I'll take care of that. And she puts it right
Sorry
on
about that.
V's chest.
No, No, it's fine, Tracy. I gave you the chance, and you made valid points, Al, and valid strokes.
Well, I mean, reasonable or not, they still hurt you. And I am sorry about that.
Fine, I put you guys in a fun position. How
We
was...
both hurt each other. But, we both love each other very much. I think that's fair to say.
How's V's mom, actually? I think that's something I've got a bit of guilt over.
Well, she's coping with it, I guess, as best she can. Considering, and I'm trying to help, but it's it's hard. It's gonna be hard. And I hope this isn't forever because
No,
V's mom is really nice.
It's not supposed to be forever. It was just a lot easier for me to think of this plan from my side.
I don't want to lie to my mom for the rest of our lives. This isn't going to be forever, one way or another.
I wish I could just tell her, but I'm worried that if she's even remotely aware of anything, that she's just in danger.
Yeah, I kind of figured as much, which is why I haven't told her anything, but
like I think even just hinting her that, like, hey, V's alive, you just just believe me, I think that's enough to probably endanger her.
Yeah, that's why I haven't done that yet. Because I want to.
I know I haven't said it much yet, but I do appreciate that, and that you've looked in on them for me.
Hey, you don't have to thank me for that. It's just...
I mean,
that's just what I would do for
I've
anyone.
left them. It's like I do, though. I've left them with nobody else, so you
I know how much you cared about, your family and keeping everything going. So,
Just gonna pull Tracy into a hug as well.
I care about you, and I care about your life and the people in your life. Thank you for the hug.
Just gonna look at Joe and be like, "Get over here, come on."
Joe's gonna hug them all.
Not gonna leave you out of this.
Lydia doesn't join the hug and just kind of sits there for a second, like, man, I probably should have left a lot more than $500
You were
in the dresser.
No, she was already caught in the middle because you were using V's edit or chest.
I'm gonna reach out from the hug and drag you in, Lydia. You don't even
she's already caught between all of the hugging.
Yeah.
She's got nowhere to go.
Yeah. So Lydia will just be like arms like cradled around the face, like, I probably should have left a lot more than $500 in your mom's dresser, huh?
It'll
I
help.
don't know what that means.
That was how much she paid to buy her daughter.
Oh right, yeah. Lydia didn't say anything about that shit. Never mind.
Yeah, I don't think Tracy
knows.
Statement retracted.
She was starting. She was
redacted.
She was starting.
Statement said Tracy doesn't give a shit.
She was starting to figure out what I was doing with the money. So maybe she just thinks it was what was left over from what I was doing.
Part of Lydia is just kind of like, I don't want my friends to leave, so I sort of want to use Rokai's AI bullshit to just be like, hi, this is Tracy's mother. Joanne is staying here. Hi, this is Joanne's mother.
That would never work. The
sitcom rules dictate that it would never work.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, largely also, it would never work because Tracy and V are neighbors.
Oh no, it's Joanne and Tracy to stay the night with them.
No, yeah, You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, speaking of, how
Either
long
way.
do you guys stay?
I guess they should stay as long as their allotted time allows, and
I will.
Unless we want to tempt the dice.
I think being 30 minutes late or even an hour late isn't gonna get us more than a little chewed out.
We don't know. We
Joe-
don't know
Joe
Joanne's
could do that
parents
to her
very
parents.
well.
the fact of the matter is,
Yeah,
this is a
actually.
game in which the parents can screw the kids over really badly, and I think if there's any sort of trouble coming our way, because now there's Russians,
Now there's Russians.
Now there's Russians, just like strangers.
maybe maybe the kids should listen to their parents so that when trouble really comes a knocking, everybody can get out past curfew.
Trouble
Who are you?
really
You
comes a
just-
knocking. The boat's still
Lydia
rocking.
is nothing but numbers and logic in her head. She has no muscle mass, she has no feelings, but god damn it, she is a numbers lady.
You make a valid point, and I'm too emotional to accept it.
Yeah, Lydia's just like, what is emotion? Is that 4 plus 5?
No, that's 9.
Nine.
I always get that confused.
Tracy's very smart.
She's so smart.
Don't ask her what 5 plus 5 is. That's too many numbers.
Shit, now you're getting to double digits. I can't do that.
A little bit
You-
too much.
As lovely as it has been to have you guys around, and I wish you could stay, the last thing you guys need is to be in trouble when we really need you.
Yeah, we don't want to bury them.
I mean, I could stay a little bit, but I think you're right. I think Tracy, or I think
You gotta-
Joe and I should.
You gotta make sure Joe gets home.
You'll see us a lot more often, trust me. There's going to be a lot more problems following us.
It's been hard without you. I'm not gonna lie.
It's good to have you guys back.
Yeah.
It's good to be
Yeah.
back.
It's been hard to not be here.
I'm sorry about how kind of dickish I've been past couple weeks. Or, well, I mean, got a couple days, really.
Oh, to be fair, as far as you had known, V fell off the face of the earth, and I just told you all to fuck yourselves, so your anger is a bit understandable.
Quite fair. You were kind of awful.
You're not awful. You're fantastic. I'm sorry I didn't have more faith in y'all. It's been, you know how much I care about you. It's been hard.
I know. I regret not involving you guys, because now I'm pretty sure I'm just damaged beyond repair for very stupid decisions that y'all had screamed at me for months on end to stop doing.
You're not damaged beyond repair. You have something going on, and we're here to help you with it.
Nobody's
You're
gonna
not-
help.
Yeah, exactly. There's nothing's beyond repair, and repair is such a blunt word. I'm here to help you, however that looks, however that ends up being. I just want to be part of it.
Yeah.
I will say, as like everybody does go out, I think Lydia definitely is going to pull Tracy to the side, like just for 1 second, while everybody's kind of leaving their way. I think, yeah, Lydia's definitely going to just kind of grab you by the bicep and pull you in close and be like, "We told you what's wrong with me, but you have that gun, right?"
I'm not gonna use that on you.
Tracy, I'm not fucking around, okay? If there is a point where I am out of control,
There's a point where you're out of control, then I've already fucking lost. I'm not using this gun on you. I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that you are safe.
yeah. And that might require pulling a trigger. And she's just gonna let go and step back.
We'll continue talking about this.
I hope we can continue to talk about it.
We will. At a later date. This is going to be a conversation. There's no simple button to push.
Yeah. Lydia's gonna cross her legs and slap her arms over her, or her hands over her arm, and be like, "Fuck, it's cold. Oh my god, I'm going back inside."
I'm sorry, it is really cold. You can keep my top. I've got others.
And as you close the door, and after Tracy and Joe leave, Lydia, you hear yourself talking to yourself in your mind, saying, "Do we really need to be repaired?" And then scene will cut to Tracy and Joe making their way home. Joe, you notice someone off to the side. Someone you're somewhat familiar with. It is Michelle. And she's just down the street. You just recognize her. And she's got a couple other people around her, and you're definitely too far away to hear anything that's being said. But a couple of the people around her nod. Two of them separate, and another opens the door for her, and she limps back into the vehicle.
Joe's gonna be stopped in place, and she is gonna notice that the bitch is limping.
Would you like to... How long are you watching?
Could I try to hide so I can watch longer?
Yeah, give me a sneak roll.
2 successes.
2 successes. Alright, she
Oh, fuck.
Well, she glances in your direction, does not notice you. But she settles herself into the vehicle and puts her cigarette out somewhere inside as she closes the door. The vehicle begins to move off.
With the second success on the sneak, can I find something, what's the word?
Something unexpected?
Yes.
Let's see. Do you have an idea of what you'd like to find?
Kind of. Thinking like maybe some documents or something fell out of the van, or the limo when she stepped in and didn't notice, or do you have a better idea?
Yeah, I don't think
That's a stretch.
Yeah, I don't think she's going to be careless enough to lose something like that. And if she were in a case where she was carrying something with her, but she doesn't seem to be. But as she drives off, you notice, and it's And the only reason you notice is because it's the only other person in the area. But you notice a same very nondescript figure kind of step out around the corner, glance in the direction of the vehicle, as Trevor begins to make his way in the opposite direction.
That's interesting.
What was that?
Well,
Tracy,
Oh, am I
Joe's
sorry? Am I?
disappeared.
Oh, Joe's disappeared. Sorry.
You're walking and you glance around. You're like, "Where the fuck is Joe?"
Where the fuck is Jill?
Joe's
God,
gonna
it's
appear
cold.
on the other
You,
side.
you lingered for a second to get goodnight kisses from Lydia and V, and she's gone.
Joe, you can catch up.
Yep.
I'm gonna find her. Hey, what's the? You okay? What's going on? I lost you for a second there.
Yeah. Sorry. I saw Michelle getting into a limo.
Michelle. Which
The
Michelle?
bitch, the murderer.
Oh, the woman from the.
Yeah.
Her name was Michelle. Oh, yeah. Okay, so she was getting in the limo.
Good news. She still has a limp. So that's gonna be helpful later. Also saw Trevor watching her too.
Oh. Fucking. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm thinking about this. I'm internalizing the information that you've given me. Oh, that's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
The limo's gone, I'm assuming.
Yeah. They didn't notice me at all, so I made sure.
Alright, and Trevor's this guy that's been, lurking around school, and the one that I covered for the other day?
Yep, the everyman guy that you can really just say he looks like a guy, and it's true.
Mm-hmm. Well, crazy what happens in this town. I guess we're never getting out of this, are we?
You had sex though, so.
Joe's gonna take Tracy's hand and just squeeze, like.
I don't know what you all are so
Nothing.
worried about. You just saw someone get in a car and drive away.
Looky here, you fucking GM, you. Tracy's got some words to speak to you about.
Listen,
Got some keen words for you, like you are a jerk.
I'm just happy that Jermaine had the ice cream because honestly, the last interaction that she had with Michelle was probably brown pants inducing.
Oh, for sure.
Mm-hmm. But just think, Jermaine could have had an orgy.
I know. Why didn't you go talk to her? You could have had big titty goth girlfriend all of them.
Look, Tracy's still. Look, I've spent a lot of this past couple weeks trying to rehabilitate our dearest. Actually, trying to oust and then hypothetically reintroduce our friend Tiffany. But yeah, no, she definitely has to go say hi to Jermaine at some point.
I've been waiting for that little scene. TikTok, Judge
TikTok,
Judy.
TikTok.
I guarantee it. I've been around anyway.
It's only been 4 in-game days.
Yeah, it's been only 4
True, you gotta give her time to sink back into that old life.
Yeah.
Right. At least a week. I feel like that's courtesy.
I mean,
Joe said he decided to do the art.
Yeah. No, I've just been very adamant about Lydia's story is going to conclude in one way or another, and then my sweet little baby's coming back, so it's fine.
Okay, so Tracy's being handheld or hugged or whatever you mentioned.
Handheld.
Handheld.
Very
Okay, right. And she gives you like the most sincere look of like fucking I'm trying real hard not to have super big emotions about this look, and kind of says, all right. So at the very least, we can determine that Trevor's probably on our side about all this, and Trevor knows things, and Michelle's dangerous. So, at least we know that Trevor knows.
We can find out what he knows later.
Exactly. And in the meantime, I think I'm gonna go home and sleep in my house.
At least tonight was fun.
I think tonight was fun. You had fun, right?
I had
We
lots of
can-
fun.
Yeah, we can still have fun. Fun is still a thing in our lives. Yep. I had a lot of fun.
Wow, so this is what rock
So-
bottom sounds like.
Oh, no.
Joe's gonna
We
pull
just
Viviane
had
into a
stacks
kiss.
and everything is still awful.
Yep. Joe's pulling Tracy down into a kiss because Tracy's taller. Going to be
Tracy
okay.
accepts. Thank you.
Going to be okay.
I-
Hey, just look at me.
Yep. Yeah.
Just say it after me. We are going to be okay.
We're going to be okay. We're going to be so fucking okay. We're going to be okay. This is... We're gonna be okay.
Going to be okay.
We are going to be okay. Yes. 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 Thank you. Thank you.
Oh,
It sucks now, but we are going to be okay. How could we not? You're fucking amazing. We're all fucking amazing.
yeah,
We're
yeah.
going to be okay.
Going to be great.
Huh. It's fucking cold. I wish I hadn't given that bitch my fucking undershirt.
Cuts to
It's okay.
Lydia just in the bed, like, oh, this is so snuggly and it smells like schnapps.
It's okay.
It's the
And-
perfect thing.
Thank you.
More or less, you all are able to return home and end your day, unless someone else has another scene they want.
Nope.
Okie dokie.
May I just make a real brief scene of
Yes.
Tracy entering the house a little bit past 11. She apologizes to her mom. I don't know what her
Rounded.
mom says. Just a little bit past 11. Maybe like 9 minutes after.
Past 11? She said be home before dark.
Yeah, that'll get Joe murdered.
Winter.
Winter.
Oh, that's
It's
unfair.
already
That's
dark,
dark at
yeah.
like 2.
Exactly.
It's getting to late autumn at this point. Late autumn, early winter. Yeah.
You're very late.
Very
Is
Joe
it-
would be.
Is it actually past 11?
It's like 9 past. I'm holding myself to that because I said it.
Okay. In that case, your mom puts down the phone and runs up to you and says, "Oh my gosh, I thought I told you to be home earlier."
I'm sorry. It was it was a very emotional day. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to stay up this late. No, I've got school in the morning.
Yeah, she's already hugging you. She says, "I'm very disappointed, but I'm glad you're okay."
I know. I'll try to be better about this. But thank you. And she wants to give her mom a really sincere hug.
It is. She hugs you back, and she squeezes a bit tightly, and as her grip loosens, she says, "All right, want to get to bed.
Yeah, I'm very tired. I'm sorry I kept you up. You should be in bed too. I know you've got work in the morning and earlier than me.
I'm probably gonna swing by I'm gonna swing by Miss Green's tomorrow before I head out as well. So I probably won't be in here when you wake up.
That's totally fine. Do you want me to make you coffee in the morning for when you get back?
That'd be nice.
Yeah, I know how the machine works. I work at the diner too. I'll make coffee. It's the least I can do. Good night.
Good night. Next week you're grounded for a day.
A whole day.
All right,
Not-
we can figure out which day later.
Not the day we have trouble.
Specifically that day.
Meta. Certainly
Any
not a day
other-
that matters.
Any other day, for the love of God. We need your lead roles.
Does
That's
Joe
all we need.
summarily arrive home late?
Joe was trying to avoid getting home late because she
I was like,
her parents like
what?
that again.
What the fuck was Tracy doing between the time she dropped Joe off?
Oh, I mean, she was probably enjoying the afterglow a little longer.
I could see Tracy absolutely like plopping down on like a rock outside of a park, like just in the glow of the moonlight,
She's
and
a
just be like,
fucking freak.
just hopping down the last bit of her. She doesn't have her flask anymore.
Oh no.
Well, she's got that plastic bottle.
Yeah, that's true. You still got the plastic bottle. Gotta go get your flask back from Jermaine with a passionate, over-the-top kiss.
I think an over-the-top kiss would be a little too forward. She's gotta work.
You gotta
her way
go-
back into
You
that.
gotta under the top kiss.
Yeah. Oh, hey, hold on.
We'll start with hand holding, then
A lot of
you
dress.
know,
A lot of dress you gotta get through. She does have a lot of layers.
then we'll figure out where those hands go.
She's like a parfait. So many layers.
So many layers, and each one of them's delicious. And each one of them I intend to feel intimately with my tongue.
That makes me a tiramisu.
Yeah, so Tracy definitely was just vibing in the park then.
Vibing.
She got home 9 after because she was fucking going for it for like 3 hours. Anyway, I'll shut up.
Yeah. It's all good. But the next day rolls around, morning comes, and it is Friday. It is a school day. As you all arrive at school, do you all meet up together, or are you separated for the start of the day?
I would probably intend to try to meet up unless anybody has a reason not to.
Let's go try to meet up.
We
You all
definitely
meet up.
don't call them in the morning because that would be awkward.
Yeah, no,
gotta
that'd be
play
creepy.
it
That'd be-
cool afterwards.
Absolutely. Like, oh hey, I didn't know you went to this school.
Oh hey, it's you guys. Funny meeting you here.
Didn't think I'd see you here.
Didn't see
Tracy
you
shows
so
up to the
soon.
meeting late, but does show up to the meeting before school.
Nice to see you guys here as well.
So that was
Amazing.
fun.
I slept like a brick. Finally.
Yeah, you were kind of worn out.
Sorry if I drooled. I'm really bad at that.
During or
you
after?
were, yeah, I was like, you were drooling before you went to sleep.
Lydia just turns around and just ignores the fact that was said.
Just started laughing and enjoying it.
By the way, you can keep that top. I don't need it.
Oh, she definitely unzips the hoodie and it's just she's still wearing it.
here.
It's a little big. I kind of have to pull it up or it's up flashing half the school. Zips hoodie back up.
I'm
As
sure
you're
you'll figure
yeah.
that out.
with you all in the hallway, a group of other high schoolers are passing by, and one of them noticing you, you would recognize Brent call out, "Hey, you dorks ready for tonight? We're bringing booze." And he keeps
shit,
walking.
That's right. That's happening, isn't it?
Wait, what?
Did he just yell he's bringing booze in the middle of the school hallway?
Yes.
Can I roll a comprehend to figure out if I'm aware of what's going on?
Oh well, you would know what's going on, but if you want to be
Oh wait,
that
shit!
drunk,
What is going on? Hold on.
that's the asylum bat.
Oh, those assholes. Never mind.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck them.
Yeah, no, Lydia's definitely gonna lean in and be like, "Did you just yell that you got alcohol in the middle of the school hallway?"
Frankly, I don't know these delinquents, and it's a shame
Nope.
to be associated with them.
I also have booze. Unrelated.
I also didn't think it was a party. I thought you were gonna try to, show off your bravery.
They pause and they turn around, and Brent kind of makes eye contact with you, Lydia, and says, "Whoever leaves first, right?"
That's true, but I want to remind you, if you're gonna puke and you go outside, you forfeit. Just saying.
There's just a wry grin that spreads across his face, and he's like, "Sounds like you're still going."
Oh, honey, I wouldn't miss watching you crap yourself for the world.
And he shrugs and says, "Well, wishful thinking, I guess."
I mean, I'm just
Wasn't he
saying.
the one at the party with the stairs?
No, that was Devin. This is Brent. Brent is.
Yeah, crap kid.
Brent was Brent's new, right? He's. Or am I messing up people? Because it was Devin, Charlie, Kevin, Chelsea were like the original rich kids, and then Brent was one of the kids. Oh no, was Brent one of the kids who was bullying Hugh in the second season? In the beginning?
Yes, they all were.
Aha. Okay, that's where Brent was. Yeah. My memory's not that bad.
Better than mine. I never would have guessed.
I have memory for the weirdest freaking things. I remember like my friends' license plate numbers for some freaking reason.
I deeply respect you for that. I have the memory of a goldfish.
But yeah, no, Lydia definitely just looked at me. I am planning to be there all night. Well after you guys leave.
As before he gets to reply, you feel a hand placed on your shoulder to get your attention. When you turn to look, you see Kevin, and he says, "Hey, what's your beef with Chelsea?"
Oh.
I remember that.
I'm sure she does too.
Adjust tie. That was the girl from yesterday.
Wait, you don't even know who she is?
Vaguely. So
Then what the hell, man?
First of all, careful. It's Women's Month. Second, it's not Women's Month. It's like fall. And that's probably not a thing in the 90s.
I don't
You know
even know
what?
what that
He
is.
doesn't know. She's gonna still pull it on him. It's the 90s. He doesn't know what Women's Month is. Like, first of all, watch yourself. Second, I didn't know who she was, but I saw her in the locker rooms giving a blowjob to somebody that I thought was my boyfriend, and I dumped his ass faster than a bad habit. So that's what my beef was.
Give me a charm roll.
Yep.
Motherfucker.
One success. Let's
One
go.
success.
Thank you, adding that dice.
All right.
I love lying out of my ass and having everything work wonderfully.
Yeah. Here's to lying.
He doesn't know whether or not that's true, but it does catch him off guard enough to think, okay, shit might be a little deeper than I expected. And while he definitely looks like he's not of the mind to make a decision based on that, he does back off a little bit, and he thinks that he might need to have a talk with Chelsea to figure out what's going on. So he might not believe you forever, but he believes you for now.
I mean, you don't have to believe me, but you can smell it on her breath.
Yeah, I guess we'll see.
I guess you will. Just be careful around girls like that. They'll look for not much. She might even try and get you to not worry about it by a little, you know what I'm saying.
Maybe no more praise to the face.
Well, I mean, she would keep her face out of other things. The tray won't have to be there in its place.
Girls like that will chew you up and spit you out because they don't swallow.
That's right, she's no good.
You'll also see, without looking up, as this conversation is going on, he just walks behind them, but you notice Hugh kind of like folding tinfoil into shapes.
Oh no, what? Oh, that tinfoil is concerning.
Joe's gonna head on over, because...
It's
Hey,
like-
you, what you doing?
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
Doesn't look up, but he does fully address you. He says, I'm making special hats. Do you want one?
Special hats.
Special hats for what?
Oh, I just think they're neat. And he finishes making a tinfoil hat, but it has like two of the stereotypical Viking horns on either side, and he just puts it on like it's a helmet.
Too soon, buddy.
Too soon.
And then Shae calls out, nerd. Starts to walk off.
Oof.
Hey Hugh, can I get one of those? You know, make mine extra aluminum foily.
Sure. What would you want?
Can you give me one of them like them Freya crowns? You know, with like the wings on the side.
Yeah, I think I can do that. Starts folding some more tinfoil. He's just got like a whole roll of it.
That's what I was betting on. If Hugh's walking around with aluminum foil, that is basically the equivalent of nuclear arms. He's got that aluminum foil for a reason.
The bell rings for everyone to start getting to class. There are a fair number of people who are just kind of giving Hugh an odd look. But he finishes folding one and offers it to you.
Thank you, Hugh.
You're welcome.
I try it on, like, oh yeah, fits perfectly. I'm gonna keep it nice and safe and stick it in my backpack.
Grab one from you later, I guess.
Later. I mean, sure. And he starts making one for you too.
Oh, we have to get to class now.
Yep. People are still filtering into the classroom. He'll offer you one if you wanted one.
Yeah, Joe will take it. I don't know what shape he'd ask for.
Yours is just a bowl right now. You didn't give me any directions, so.
Yeah, cat ears. At the cat ears.
Yeah, it's cat ears.
And she's just gonna carefully put it in her bag, like. I'm just gonna keep it safe for now.
Okay.
Thanks, buddy.
He continues to wear his.
I really have no idea why I got this from him. I just figure if Hugh's doing something, I should probably be in on it. I don't. That guy's like a walking, like, panic factory. Also, I can't stop. Can someone get me out of Jersey mode?
She gives her a deep kiss.
Nice.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Yeah. God, I hate that so much. Why did I pick that?
I don't know.
Because you panicked.
Now in the mid-90s, did classrooms and because I don't really remember, did classrooms have like TVs in there?
No,
They had
you
the
build them in
rolling
carts.
TVs.
Yeah,
They have to
carts.
roll them in on carts. Yeah.
And everybody
Yeah.
would start chanting Bill, Bill, Bill.
Yeah, because it
Bill.
was always Bill Nye the Science Guy. Every time.
Okay. So question for everyone. Everyone just stuffed them into their bags?
What did we stuff in the bags?
Tinfoil
The
hats.
time being,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yes, I put mine in my backpack.
In the bag. I just asked for a princess hat.
Oh, he gives you a princess hat.
Yeah.
I don't think Tracy asked for anything, but Tracy does pat him on the back enthusiastically and say, "Attaboy."
Okay.
I tell Hugh to make her a Nushanka.
To make her what?
A Nushanka. One of the Russian
She does not.
hats.
Oh yeah.
She does not decide to wear that.
All right.
Ah, but keep it just in case.
All right. So
She kept it
nobody.
in her back.
You never know when you need to keep your ears microwave toasty.
You know what? I'm writing this down on my character sheet. She now has a tinfoil Ushanka. I bet that won't come up.
Listen, I'm
Yeah,
just saying,
Tracy
Like I
could wear it
said-
underneath her hat.
like I said, if Hugh is doing something, you best be paying the fuck attention.
Might
You
be
don't just
important.
pop in for no freaking reason.
He was wearing his, and he, as the announcements start to go off, he's just like staring upward at the clock. Would anyone like to give me an investigation?
Oh,
No, or a comprehend. That
I can comprehend.
I can do neither, but I will roll.
I could do comprehend as well.
I'll try comp.
Oh damn, go Doogler.
Oh, okay.
I
you know
got
what?
2.
Well, I'll
Yeah,
give it a
high five.
shot. Can Lydia comprehend? Nope, that's a big fat 0.
Damn. All right. Cool. So as the announcements are going on, talking about the just general information for the school, it's like, oh, the their sports team is gonna face up against another nearby schools, and what plans are for today or upcoming events. And there's one point where the announcement says, now for a special message. And then afterwards it says, thank you for today's announcements. And it shuts off. V and Joe, you both notice that you both notice that something's a little off now. Not just with that announcement, but if you were holding a pencil, it might have fallen on the floor. But something else you notice is that the clock is now 15 minutes ahead.
Yeah, because there was no fucking announcement.
15 minutes farther than it should be, is what I should say.
Mm-hmm. V looks around. There's probably that moment where her and Joe lock eyes with the recognition that something was wrong. She's
Yeah.
Like, did you fucking feel that too?
Yep, and the time kind of jumped too.
Man, I feel like we just got out of the vet with Binks. Tracy says, completely oblivious to the fact that time's any different, and completely just randomly saying that for no reason.
Did time just kind of blip for them, or like did things actually happen in that interim of 15 minutes?
Well, Tracy and Lydia don't notice any details whatsoever, but V and Joe would notice that there are some things that look like they're slightly out of place. Like there's one person who was holding a pencil before, and the pencil's now on the ground, or things are positioned slightly differently. Not like anyone's actively changed anything, but just like...
So, the way I kind of interpreted what you said was, we've all lost 15 minutes, and basically Joe and V are aware of there being 15 minutes that are unaccounted for, and everybody else thinks they just saw the announcements.
Yes.
Like time had progressed normally.
Yep. And then Hugh says, I didn't feel a thing.
Joe's gonna check her bag for Binks.
Did you see anything weird, Hugh?
Yeah.
What'd you see, buddy?
Nothing.
You didn't see... Was there actually an announcement playing?
Sort of?
What was on there for you?
It was like weird, jumbled,
Was there some
high-pitched but also low-pitched sounds.
Was there somebody speaking? Did images appear on the screen?
Nope. No one's speaking. There were some weird images, but you know.
What? Can you draw them for us?
Oh yeah, sure. He starts drawing.
Binks in the bag.
Joe.
Binks is not in the bag.
Joe, the school is doing something now. If they're saying we're supposed to be seeing something, and there's 15 minutes of subliminal messages being projected to all of us, the hell does that mean?
I mean, you all were just kind of, sitting around for a while doing nothing.
Yeah, that's the subliminal message part. It's gonna be... It feels like whatever you're drawing is gonna tell us what they were trying to convey, and it's probably not good.
Can agree with you for that good part.
As he finishes drawing, he holds up a sheet of paper, and it is dizzying to look at. And he holds it up still, but it's like one of those optical illusions where the image is like twisting in on itself, and it's hard to look at. It's hypnotic. It's yeah. it's very. You get the sense if it was moving, it would it could be very distracting, and if it's turned in certain ways. I would say Joe, since you had the most comprehend, there's a sense of perpetuation or looping, yeah. It's very. It's like some kind of hypnotism.
Oh, I'm getting this feeling of just ongoing, like it, just continuing, like not stopping, like it's confusing. Like it keeps going around and going.
I know class is boring, but it's not some kind of like loot thingy.
I think this one might be. It's a little visiting and all that.
It was just a school announcements. What are you talking about?
Look at the time.
Yeah, I mean, I zoned out. I always zone out during the school announcements. They drag on forever.
5 minutes doesn't turn into 20.
And everybody lost 15 minutes. It's not that it was zoning out, it was that whatever happened, we didn't see it. Joanne and I, we whatever they did, we were snapped back to know that something was wrong. Do you know that weird feeling that feels off, like you had been, violated, or something that shouldn't have touched you, and you got that bad vibe? That's what this is. It's not
okay.
It's not something's going on, and Hugh said he saw what was happening while none of us were aware.
Well, what's going on, guys? Y'all been talking for a while? What's up?
Not.
The residual effects finally catch up with Tracy.
She gets hypnotized a lot, so she's used to this. It's fine.
I'm what? Sorry, it's just some reason it's just not sticking with me right now.
What did Hugh see?
Tell him again, Hugh.
Oh,
on the page.
There was weird high and low pitched sounds coming from the speakers, and then there was this weird looping design right here. If you spin it around like this, it gets really dizzy.
Wow.
And
what were we talking about?
Yeah, just like that. And then nothing happened in here, but I definitely heard someone move around past outside.
Wait a minute.
What?
How many minutes?
15.
Just the one?
Okay, Hugh.
Is the clock wrong? Seems like 20 minutes have passed. Crazy.
I'm gonna need you to be quiet for like 30 seconds, Hugh. Can Lydia hear anything in her head right now?
In your head.
If I just kind of like listen to my thoughts, is there anything going on right now?
You hear, I might know something.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Okay. Okay. Hugh,
It wasn't us. Don't worry.
Okay. Hugh, do you have any idea what was moving around outside?
Hugh finishes counting on his fingers before.
I know, it's
before
like 10
answering.
seconds. Sorry, Hugh, just go.
Yeah. He says, sounded like a person. 2 feet, probably.
Were they heavy steps or light steps?
Oh, super light.
Okay.
Oh, wait, Hugh's being vague. We know someone who's vague. With 2 feet, especially.
Hey, I have 2 feet.
I think it might be your little boy toy, Joe.
Oh wait, I know
What?
what that's a reference to.
That
The one
Listen,
everybody's
you-
looking for?
There's something up with that little dude that you were talking to the other day. There's something definitely up with him, and you know what? I'm not even taking a chance. This dude's probably just bad news. I have a feeling he might be the one moving around.
I don't know if it's bad news or good news, but he's definitely involved in stuff.
here.
I agree with you on that.
As far as I know.
Did it sound like they were limping?
I don't know. I didn't go and take a look.
Okay. But yeah, he is definitely involved in some stuff.
God, I kind of wish I had a car to make its alarm go off so I could be like, oh, I need to be excused from the classroom.
Mhm.
Somebody's got to get outside.
Oh, you just need an alarm pulled? Is that all?
I need something. We need something so someone can get outside.
V puts her hand up. I have to go to the bathroom.
Give me a charm roll.
V-
I feel like you tried this
might-
with this teacher
Yeah.
before.
1 success. I'm gonna lie my way to
my
victory.
God. Work this time.
They go. They kind of like. They kind of like glance in your direction. And they've got Bill Nye the Science Guy on right now, so people are kind of invested, and he's not.
I know. I don't want to miss Bill, but I really gotta go.
Seems
All right.
reasonable.
Take a hall pass.
I am going to hand Rokai off to V.
Hmm.
I want V to have access to that for any sort of recording needs.
She'll start walking down the halls, but she's gonna swing by where her new assigned locker is, and she's gonna pick up her baseball bat, and she is just going to be whistling casually as she walks down this empty hall. She's going to find one of the fire alarms, and she is going to smash it instead of pulling it, because when you pull the fire alarm, it has that little ink stainy thing so that people don't prank the thing. So she's just gonna fucking smash it.
All in it, okay.
Would you like to give me a sneak roll to avoid any cameras?
Yes. There are cameras in the schools in the 90s?
Were there? I don't know.
I doubt it.
It depended on what school, because mine definitely did, but I went to like kind of one of the nicer schools.
This is Stillwater.
It used
So it
to
could,
be nice.
I was like, it could go either way, I suppose. I'll roll it. I'll roll it. It's fine.
Come on, V.
Hey!
Hey, let's go.
Yep. So you whistle. Yeah, you whistle. Swing.
I gotta get back in my delinquent ways.
Yeah, swing the bat back and forth. Stop by one of the alarms and smash it. The alarm immediately goes off. Very obnoxious. And in the next several seconds, the halls are going to be very filled with students making their way out.
Making our way.
Everybody else, the alarm suddenly started going off. The teacher gets up and he's like, "All right, everybody, stay in line." Yes.
Oh. I think I'm losing connection. I can't hear anybody. Hun?
Oh, hang on.
Yeah, everybody.
Our sound went out.
I'm Stand by, everybody.
I don't think they can hear me either.
Nope, I just came back. Okay. Hello?
No, I went to a technical high school,
Hello?
so it was like a trade high school.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello?
Hello, hello.
And
Hello,
out in
hello?
the boonies, they had a 4 fucking floor high school? That's crazy.
That
We
is
had
surprising.
3, and we were talking about that as if it was, like,
Alright.
pretty much the biggest thing ever.
To be fair, the 4th floor was like a very like niche area. It was basically kind of where they had like some of the hairdressing and salon stuff, because like the lower floors were like mechanics, carpentry, HVAC, and stuff like that. So like the higher floors were just sort of like just for like the
There was a
You know what?
joke in my high school, actually. The pool is on the 3rd floor.
pool.
The joke being
Oh.
that the pool's actually on
Hello?
the basement level.
Zaunis. Pat, can you guys hear Red and Shae?
Yeah, we're back.
Yeah, I can hear
I
everybody.
can hear everybody
Okay.
perfectly.
I've not had a problem hearing anybody.
Oh, we lost connection for a second, so we were.
Oh. Yeah, no, I can hear Ren. Shae, say something?
Hello?
Yep, I can hear Shae.
Does the stream have sound though?
It should.
Somebody answer this math question. 1 + 3 equals...
4. While you're considering, use the code FACTOR SE34359 for 50% off your first box when you use our link in the description and/or doobly-doo.
I never like to-
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I never like to insinuate. Back when I used to stream all the time, people would always say like, "Hey, your audio is out," and I'd be like, "Did you turn your speakers down?" And they'd be like, "Oh yeah, I turned my speakers down. Sorry."
Doogler, is it working?
Doogler,
I'm not hearing anything for the Twitch page.
You're not
You
hearing
can't hear
anything.
Yeah, I tried it too just now, and I wasn't hearing anything either.
That's weird.
That
Oh,
is
let me
weird.
see if I can hear anything.
No, that's odd. I mean, I'm not surprised because it locked up for a second. So if it... Yeah, it's silent. Okay. 1 sec. We can fix that.
I just double checked my phone and nothing too.
No, it's
that's-
it's on the stream. It's not on.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I can't hear anything from my side either.
We got this. 1 sec.
Although we all look really sexy, I'm just saying that.
Yeah, for
Since
sure.
no one can hear us right now, I'd fuck all of us.
Hell yeah. Even if they could hear us, I would do that.
I'm gonna bolt to the wash real quick then.
Oh, that didn't even go live. Okay, hold on. I'm going back out of here. That time it didn't go through at all. There we go.
I can't hear you.
Hello.
Because the internet gods haven't had enough virgins yet. Because the internet
Yeah,
gods
that's-
haven't
There
had
it
enough
is.
more.
Perfect reverb there. The internet gods haven't had enough virgins.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
That's the line that it picked up on. Good job.
Fucking
Perfect.
insane. That's so rude to me in particular.
We just get it. You have an embarrassment kink. It's fine.
Yeah.
Wow. You didn't have to say that out loud to a general public, but I'm...
But you're
Glad you
into it,
did.
so it's fine.
Deal
But
with
you're
it,
into it.
But it's not like I lied.
All right. Doogler stepped away to the bathroom. Was that what was going
Oh, damn, bummer.
Hey, you have an embarrassment kink, and I have a Sharpie, so...
on? Yo,
Wonder
let's
where
break
that
out the
Sharpie's gonna go.
Sharpies.
Anywho, wow, that Sharpie was potent. Holy crap. Jesus.
Amazing.
Oh.
Chad,
I'm trying to be sexy here, and it's all just like... just
oh,
choking on
don't worry.
Just-
You haven't failed to impress yet.
Hey, the Chinese food will be here in 5 minutes.
Oh, wow. I
yeah.
just ordered mine, too. It's going to be 15 for me.
Go.
But that being said, we are pushing our 3 hours. But V very, very sexily twirled this baseball bat and then proceeded to smash the fuck out of the alarm, the fire alarm.
Fine with wrapping up soon, but I want to see what the fuck was outside first. I ain't
Yeah.
This one out,
Oh, yeah.
exploring.
Yeah, I wanted to get us back on track for that.
All right. Then go ahead and give me an investigation on your way out.
Oh god damn it! I'm terrible at that.
You got this. We believe.
You know
in
what?
you.
Tracy's gonna also give a go ahead and look. Nah, she's gonna fail. She's not gonna push.
I am going to push because back of M&Ms. Back
Real.
of
Yeah.
M&Ms.
Bro.
Give it a shot too.
Crap.
Jen knows things.
Lydia is dumb as a sack of hammers.
Okay. As everybody is stepping outside, you all are looking around trying to find or notice anything. Joe, you get to ask 3 questions. Such as, what is hidden here and where is it? What does it mean? What has happened here? How can I get into, out of, or past something? What threats can I perceive here? Where is it?
What threats can I perceive here?
There don't appear to be any immediate threats.
Okay.
Don't fail us, Joe.
If you have ideas for questions, let me know.
Hold up, let me bring up the thing. So what is in here? What does it mean? What does happen here? I think honestly at this point, what is hidden here might, because if you can't perceive threats, or there's nothing we're trying to get into or out of. Although what has happened here could be.
Well, I have 2 questions, so.
Yeah, I think what is hidden here would probably be one of your smartest bets.
Okay, so what is hidden here and where is it?
You notice as you're glancing around, everybody is grouping up and stepping outside. You notice, and the only reason you notice is because they separate from the rest of the school. Trevor walking off, seemingly using the convenient cover of the fire alarm to slip out unnoticed. You notice them walk past a few people carrying their backpack, looking over their shoulder, and they go past one person and they're gone.
Was that your second question, Joe, or?
That was the second question. There's one more question.
Yeah. Honestly, just where is he would probably be the best one at this point, because like just.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh,
if you
after.
could, yeah, I guess if you could find him, that would be best.
I will say, if you're gonna ask, where is he? You would have to follow. But
Can I sneak follow?
Hmm?
Can I sneak follow?
You can.
Are you going off on your own, Joe?
Yeah, he's pulling my moves. I have to follow.
Ooh. Make sure to notify the Tracy that you're leaving the group.
Guys,
Everybody judges Lydia for the shit that she pulled, and y'all are doing it tenfold.
They're doing it eagerly too.
Yeah.
yeah, but Joe can murder a bitch.
Can you? Do you have a weapon?
You don't have a gun. Two
Tracy
of us have
does.
guns.
No, about
He
I, of
does.
course.
You're leaving behind the 2 people who have active firearms and the brains of the operation. Please be
We
smart
We don't need
about it.
brains where we're going.
Joe is the heart, and we can't lose the heart.
Oh, come on. Don't make Lydia worthless.
So, Okay, so you're slipping off on your
You
own
know,
to follow.
Thinky.
I was gonna tell him I'm just gonna go follow Trevor real quick, but then they kind of got distracted. But more or less, yes.
Sorry.
So are or aren't alerting your friends?
Alerting them, then just sneaking off.
Okay. Give me a sneak body. One success. All right. You slip around the corner and you see Trevor moving down the sidewalk, moving away from the school and actually stepping off the beaten path. And they begin to bushwhack it. Do you continue to follow?
Yes, I'm gonna try to catch up without making too much noise. Is what I do, though.
Alright, you continue to follow. They're going for a while, so they're moving away from the school, and they are going to continue to walk, and continue to walk, and
She was
move
gonna
and take
call out to him.
turns and-
Because, like, once we're out of sight of the road, Joe's going to call out to him, because doesn't want to be noticed, but doesn't want to go too deep.
So you're okay. So you're calling out to Trevor.
Yeah.
All right. He freezes and spins around and looks over his shoulder.
Sorry, didn't mean to surprise you, but I saw you kind of running off.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Welcome to Blood.
Honestly, I'm curious what you're doing here. He kind of took off after the 15 minutes of disappeared time.
What disappeared time?
Fucking liar.
During the announcements, or after the special announcements, 15 minutes just kind of disappeared. Most people don't seem to have noticed.
That sounds weird.
Yeah.
Joe didn't notify the rest of us, right?
Joe
Oh, I
did.
think she did at the
Oh.
very end.
Joe did.
Yeah, then it just kind of disappeared.
They've been gone longer than 10 minutes.
If I'm gone longer than 10 minutes, just wait longer.
Oh. I guess, I'm just taking the opportunity to have a date in myself. Figured since there's a lot going on right now, nobody would notice if I was gone for a day.
Fucking liar.
Joe's going to tilt her head to the side. I think there might be something a bit more.
I want Lydia to catch up to this bitch so badly.
Like what?
Well, I did see you running away from the limo yesterday. Well, we weren't really running, but, you know, going away from it after she got in.
He looks over his shoulder back and forth, and then just like cants his head and says, "Follow me."
Okay.
You follow him.
Yep, gonna keep some distance from him, but
He walks, continues to walk, looks back over his shoulder to make sure you're still following. Then he gets to a point where he's nearing the fence that leads into the quarantine zone.
why are we here?
You said you thought it was something more. You want to know or not?
I do want to know. But I also want to be safe about it, because I know in there, it's not just one place.
I get the sense that you know there's nothing safe about this place. And he reaches down and pulls back a cut portion of the fence for you to pass through.
Can I roll a comprehend? It's the
Empathy?
yes.
Yeah.
2 successes.
Two successes.
What is he planning?
Murder.
He's planning to do 2 things. One is to show you what you're curious about, and see how you react before he proceeds with anything else. And 2, to make sure that you are not a threat to him. Which, depending on depending on how you react, is an entirely different prospect.
What will he do if he thinks I'm a threat?
Probably get rid of the threat.
Eliminate you.
One more.
You got this. Nothing to worry about.
I'm kind of torn between
Just gonna fucking die.
Beat Spot and
No, come on. No.
how can I make them tell me what it is without putting me in danger? Yeah, I wish the "what is he" was a question. That would be really great.
What is he?
I can ask that?
Oh, you mean can he help you, or is he?
No, they literal what are they?
Oh, what are they? They appear to be human.
Or this one. Is Banks around?
You don't see Binks, but Binks could be anywhere.
Not gonna lie, this seems a lot more dangerous by myself.
Yeah. Probably should have thought about that before getting involved in my business, I guess.
Oh, that's so sus.
This is why you
Look.
don't pull a Lydia.
Look, you coming or not?
Now I am.
Yeah, but Doogler's torn because he wants to know, but he doesn't want Joe to die.
Let me put it this way. If you're not coming with me, then I am leaving and you're not going to see me again.
Alright, I'll come with.
He holds the fence open for you to pass through.
Joe's gonna go in.
Joe just dropped something like a breadcrumb for us.
Joe has no grounds
Can-
to criticize any of us ever again.
Yeah, you
That'd be too easy.
You can't fucking talk shit about Lydia ever again.
Can Joe catch her coat on the fence and just rip a little on it by accident?
Yes, by accident.
Yeah, you can't see the quotes, but they're heavily there.
And he follows you in, and as you all begin to walk, you hear the click of a gun as he draws it. Doesn't point it at you, but then gestures for you to follow, and says, "I really hope we can be friends."
God, I hate this guy so much.
And y'all gave Lydia shit.
Tracy remains innocent.
None of y'all are
Does
living
she,
this
though?
shit down.
She's very not innocent, let's be real.
Yeah, before people are allowed back in the school, the rest of you, before you walk, you all hear,
There's the cat again. Wait, where's Joe?
What's the matter, buddy?
and you see Binks kind of like walking in a circle.
Did Joe fall in a well?
Binks starts walking off.
That means he wants us to follow him.
What did
Yeah,
Joe
where is it going?
Away from the school.
Who's up
She
for
pulled it.
playing? Who's up
She
for playing
pulled
hooky? She pulled it us.
Great, wonderful, fucking great. Y'all got your guns. I'm gonna say that under my breath.
Yep.
Son of a
I hope I don't have to use it.
God, why do I feel like this is going to be a growing trend? And she's just kind of like, yeah, I also brought mine.
Look, it took a lot of learning to realize how stupid I was. Joe hasn't had a chance to learn, but she's about to.
She's going to learn today.
She's gonna learn today.
Lead the way,
Yeah.
you heavy quotation marks cat.
And
Let's make sure she's
and the camera will pan upwards, and then drop again, and we see not on this side, but on the other side, there is a a familiar location, I guess. We should say, it's the place you all had originally holed up. That don't know why I can't think of it right now.
The warehouse with
The
the
warehouse.
robots?
Yes, the warehouse with the robots that you had holed up in season 1. But there's something there that wasn't there before. In the spot that you had buried the headset, there has grown a weird mechanical tree.
Son of a bitch.
Joe, its face falling like, God damn it, Lydia.
Oh, you don't get to fucking talk shit
You,
about me.
you have not seen this.
I haven't
Listen
seen it
here,
yet.
you little shit. Oh, God damn it. The moment that little shit was bringing Joe to the quarantine zone, I was just like, oh no.
Oh,
I know
yes.
exactly where this is going.
Tracy, for her part, still doesn't know where this is going.
Oh, well, Lydia's got no idea yet, but
Tracy,
Oh.
completely.
As I
missed.
mentioned, Tracy's innocent, largely because she's a fucking idiot.
Hey, at least Tracy didn't bury like an actual living organism of cancerous death.
Hey, but you know who
At least
reintroduced
Tracy
it into the ecosystem?
I am so glad the two of you have guns because Lydia is about 60 pounds wet and has no protection. So thank God for you two.
Tracy looks at V. We'll make sure she's wet.
Yeah, she she's pretty great when she's wet. Don't worry.
Son of a bitch. Well, at least I'm 60
Perfect.
pounds then.
You're gonna catch these hands. Don't worry.
Hey, good session, everybody.
Good game, everyone.
It was, it
As
was not a good session because now my actions are coming back to bite me. It was a great session.
you don't know. This could be a good thing, maybe.
It's not a good. It was a machine.
Tell us again how it's a good thing.
There's no way it's a good thing. There's absolutely no situation.
Unless.
Have you
The only way it's a-
considered?
The only way it's a good thing is if it puts Lydia out of her misery.
I'm very happy about this. I'm excited for this. Good story.
I'm excited, but I'm also like, crap, I'm gonna get somebody killed.
It'll be fine.
That's part of the fun.
It's true, it is.
It'll be fine.
Let's do questions now. Did you participate in the session?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure you all did. Not 100%, but pretty sure.
Here and there.
Yeah.
Give or take.
Did your problem or relationships get you into trouble?
Yes.
Yes.
Well,
I think so.
is this trouble with a capital T specifically? I don't want to be a stickler, but
Trouble with the capital T, yes.
No,
So
that's a good
the
point.
kind
Then
of
no.
thing you have to roll dice for.
I mean, yes, we spied on the Russians.
You did.
So those of us,
Oh,
who,
true. We did.
those of
roll dice.
us who spied on the Russians.
I did not
Right.
technically, so I will not take that experience.
If I had to roll dice to avoid the fucking Russian earlier and lie to him and sneak past him,
I would
It's
say
not
that
that counts.
counts. I would say it does.
okay.
I don't think
If
Lydia
you-
did anything to count.
If you
so.
feel it counts, it counts.
Yeah,
Were you
we'll
broke?
see, but I'll take it.
Okay. Were you broken and forced to take a scar?
Still not
No,
yet.
Nope.
Don't worry, Joe will get there.
Yeah, we'll get there.
We'll
but
get there.
And did you put yourself in harm's way to resolve the mystery?
Yes.
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 Yeah.
Some
No,
of you did.
I did not.
I'm not sure how far into harm's way actually Tracy got. I'm not gonna click it this time.
Fairly certain V committed a felony.
Yes.
Felonies count.
And did you learn something new? If so, what?
People don't take V at her word. I learned that, and I'm kind of insulted by it.
The thing that Lydia learned is sort of subjective because I think Lydia has an inkling about what's going on, and her inner voice sort of confirms it.
We all learned that Joe's a...
Joe's an idiot, just like
Joe's-
Lydia.
Oh, no,
Someone
that wasn't where I was leaning. It was more...
Oh, the other thing.
I covered my mouth because it's probably not TOS friendly.
Probably never not.
Nothing's TOS friendly.
Nothing's TOS friendly. It's fine. We learned a lot about Joe. We learned where she has a birthmark.
I think Joe learned a lot too. You better click that fucking
Yeah,
thing.
good.
Joe learned. Joe
Girl.
learned so much. She had some good training.
Yeah, the other thing Joe has learned is she's about to learn the other power of fuck around. She's about to find out.
Well,
You
she's
may
either gonna
test that
find
theory
out,
at
or
your
she's gonna be the
discretion.
Find out. Because Trevor's fucking around and she's fucking around.
I'm
One of them's
telling
gonna
you,
find out.
Everybody's fucking around.
I'm
We're all
telling you
finding out.
telling you all right the fuck now. The moment that y'all try to give Lydia shit, I am just gonna hold up a Polaroid of this moment.
Like, hey, remember when All
I'm
right.
just gonna pull out my crap card Yu-Gi-Oh style.
Is there anything else we need to cover? Because dinner smells delicious.
I think
I
that's
gotta
it.
run and grab mine.
Go eat
Alright.
your delicious food.
I love you guys. You all are fantastic. Remember that if you are craving dinner, you can go to our site and use the factor code. The factor code 34359 to get 50% off your first shipped box of Factor today. Go ahead and take advantage of it, guys. We got 20 more days of it, and until then, we love you. We'll see you, and please consider using Factor. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.